Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Roper's Regal Beagle, the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Midwest Members Credit Union, the one place to go for all your banking needs. Liberty Bank, bank local, bank Liberty. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all of your protection under one roof. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Calc Institute of Technology, your future, your success. Lewis and Clark Community College, empowering people. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends. Trust Family Auto Sales, now offering repair service across from the Bethalto Airport under the water tower. Moore's Home Improvement, honesty, integrity, quality, and value.
Did you know I could be two places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or Edwardsville.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, Trust Family Auto Sales has you covered.
Since being founded in 1991, our business has grown from only a few travel trailers on a grass field to one of the largest dealerships in the state of Illinois. If you enjoy shopping in a relaxed, no-pressure atmosphere, we invite you to come visit. Our indoor showroom allows you to shop in comfort, even on those days when Mother Nature doesn't cooperate. At Coleman's, we pride ourselves in providing you with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. Whether you're looking for your first camper or the one that will last you through your retirement years, we have you covered. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
Moore's Home Improvement is a second-generation, family-owned and operated company committed to putting customer service and quality first. Serving you since 1962, we strive to make every customer a customer for life. At Moore's Home Improvement, we operate by a code of ethics we call the Morse Code. This code consists of honesty, integrity, quality, service, and value. Visit us at mhi1962.com or call 46-50505.
Did you know I could be two places at one time? Gerard Fisher and Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or Edwardsville.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, Trust Family Auto Sales has you covered.
Since being founded in 1991, our business has grown from only a few travel trailers on a grass field to one of the largest dealerships in the state of Illinois. If you enjoy shopping in a relaxed, no-pressure atmosphere, we invite you to come visit. Our indoor showroom allows you to shop in comfort, even on those days when Mother Nature doesn't cooperate. At Coleman's, we pride ourselves in providing you with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. Whether you're looking for your first camper or the one that will last you through your retirement years, we have you covered. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
When you're looking for the best selection, price, and service in the area, Marty Kinsella Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Jerseyville has you covered. Working with the world's leading automotive brands, we guarantee you'll find a car that suits your needs and your budget. We also carry a massive pre-owned selection to expand your options and save you money. Once you find something you can't wait to drive home, count on our professional financing team to get you approved for a loan, regardless of credit. Family owned and operated since 1975, we are one of the top dealerships servicing the Riverbend area. When you want the best, no one can deliver like Marty Kinsella.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. You must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Did you know I can be two places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or Edwardsville.
Has free checking become a
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to more Riverbend football. And here on the Big Z, we move along to game 2 of our Friday night doubleheader. We are at Public School Stadium for the home opener for the Alton Redbirds tonight. A beautiful night for
Redbirds are getting set to receive the opening kickoff.
50s expected overnight tonight.
Number 13, Kevin Caldwell Jr. Number 5, Daryl Smith.
Tonight, the
Deep for the Redbirds.
Come to Alton to face the Redbirds, and a great night for
Number
football.
4, DeAndre Hamilton.
Redbirds are home, and boy, are they ever grateful to be home after the drubbing they took last week. 47-6 was the loss on that. The Blue Devils, they are road warriors. They have to travel everywhere they go, it seems like. They lost to Belleville West 48-24 last week. We're going to have Quincy Blue Devils kicking off to Alton tonight. We've got a deep man back at the 5-yard line, and we're about ready to get this match underway.
Daryl Smith, number 5, going back deep for Alton, along with number 13, Kevin Caldwell Jr., and a couple of seniors back deep for the Redbirds wearing their red and white. Quincy in the blue and white as they get ready to kick it off, and we get ready for week 2 of the high school football season. As Dave mentioned, Quincy losing last week to Belleville West, while the Redbirds lost
Number 47, David Weaver, also
their first win
for the
of
Redbirds.
year tonight. Somebody's going to get win number 1, and we'll see if it is Quincy. They got to go to Geneseo next week.
That's brutal.
So up north, today they come south, and about 10 hours on a bus in the 2 weeks for Quincy as they travel over 500 miles in 2 weeks for football.
But at least their kicker is sporting the spotted.
Number 13, Avery Wilson, kicking off
Kicker
for the Blue
spotted
Devils.
the lovely one green shoe, one orange shoe ritual.
Glow in the dark, neon.
It's a bit terrifying.
Quincy getting ready to kick it off to the Redbirds to get us started here tonight on a beautiful night. And
what a difference a year makes.
Yes, probably brought more fans out tonight. I think the weather did, because it's a big, big crowd. Not many over there on the far side making a long trip from Quincy. Here's the kick deep, and it's into the end zone for a touchback. Daryl Smith grabbed it on the fly, but Redbirds going to take over, and they're going to be at their own 20-yard line. First and 10 Redbirds.
Watch for us to call the number 5 tonight, Daryl Smith, a lot. They will ride him until he is sore and out of breath. They're going to call on him a lot here at running, even though they're going to go 2 wideouts both ways.
Spread the offense out here, and they have a new quarterback. At least the sophomore is going to start it up tonight, and that is Andrew Jones, a 5'10 sophomore, and he's in the pistol with a running back behind him for Coach Eric Dickerson and the Redbirds. Coach Rick Little brings his Quincy Blue Devils to town tonight. Here's a handoff, and up the middle it goes, and it is number 5, Daryl Smith, up to the 24-yard line. Between the tackles, he'll gain 4 yards.
Simple little play up the middle. Look for that play a lot tonight. Smith up the middle. And again, Alton going no huddle.
Number 62,
we'll tell you about the offensive line as we go along. Pretty good line for the Redbirds. And they hope to get better and better as the year goes on. Here's a pass, a screen, wide receiver screen, but it's going to be no gain down the line of scrimmage to Kevin Caldwell Jr. It's going to be 3rd down, a loss of a yard maybe there, 3rd and 7.
Caldwell, that was dangerously close to a lateral, and I don't think they want to call that too often here. They need to stick with Smith, their bread and butter. This line is a large number of seniors and returning folks from last season for Alton, so they're going to really look to go ahead and utilize that line and get that shove off and get Smith up the middle.
2 plays for the Redbirds, and they're back to throw it. Left-handed sophomore quarterback overthrows Caldwell here on the near side near the first down marker. Incomplete it goes, and the Redbirds are 3 and out. They're going to have to punt to the Blue Devils here early on. We're just a minute into the game.
This is starting to look like last week, and let's hope that it isn't for all of our Alton Redbird fans listening tonight on 94.3 FM, 1570 AM, and on the Big Z app.
Tomorrow we have Illinois football, 11 o'clock kickoff for Illinois' home opener. We'll also bring you tomorrow afternoon Marquette at Breeze Mater Dei, right here on the Big Z. Jonathan Bumpers with a high short kick near midfield, and it's going to be a fair catch by number 10 of Quincy, and that is Aaron Shute, the senior, will grab it in his own 47-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Good field position for the Blue Devils.
27-yard kick, more up in the air than going east and west as he wanted it to go. But Quincy will have outstanding field position, and they are going to start now with their quarterback, Logan Ross, and he struggled last week mightily, but that doesn't mean that against Alton. A lot of teams seem to get well against Alton.
6'2" senior quarterback Logan Ross, and they'll run it to the near side, and good blocking out in front of the ball carrier. He's down the sidelines for a good gain, a first down for Dante Kreider. Kreider, a sophomore running back, and he's going to get to the Alton 35-yard line.
18 yards on that. Nothing fancy about it, just a simple little handoff and run to daylight, and that's exactly what he did. And now, all of a sudden, Quincy's down to the 35 of Alton. Let's see if they can try that play again.
Number 8, Logan Ross.
Their star running back, Tyrell Brock, a junior running back, is out with a shoulder injury for Quincy. But they're going to run it again, and over the left side, they give it to the fullback, Jake Kelly. And the senior Kelly will go over left guard, left tackle,
about 3 yards.
A couple to the 32 of Alton.
2nd and 7.
This is a banged-up Quincy Notre Dame squad. They have, or Quincy Blue Devil squad, I should say, and that they have a middle linebacker out there, a running back out. They've lost some of their linemen as well. Their depth is really being tested, and those long bus trips do not help it.
Kreider and Kelly, a couple of running backs, wing back Aaron Shute. And Shute will get it here. He's sweeping to the left for a first down. Down near the red zone, down near the 20. They'll mark it at the 21. It's another first down for Quincy Senior High.
Outstanding execution to the far side of the field, toward the Quincy side of the field there.
Number 10,
excellent blocking,
and
again, 11-yard pickup, and Quincy seems to be moving at will here.
And Kreider, Kelly, and Shute have all gotten a carry here, 1, 2, 3.
You want to see that in an offense, you want to see that balance, and that's exactly what Quincy's shown here so far.
9:40 to go here in the first quarter from the Barrett Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. They'll hand it up the middle here, fullback dive, or at least the halfback going to dive forward. It looks like Kreider again, and he's to the 19-yard line, maybe near the 18 is where they'll mark it. A couple of yards.
Redbirds on that tackle.
It's a great spot for Quincy on that. He really didn't get that far, but again, you can see the push that the Quincy Blue Devils are getting across against the defensive line of Alton. That's really triggering those extra 2.5, 3 yards that they can get rather than being stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Quincy had the lead early on Belleville West last week, and they're trying to grab the lead on Alton this week, playing Southwestern Conference teams back-to-back here. Here's Kreider to the right side, and he's down near the 17-yard line, 3rd and about 5. He only gained a couple.
Actually, we'll just give him
Womack was also in on the tackle.
It's a test for the Alton defense. Can they bend but not break?
3rd down and 5. Coach Rick Little calling the play as Logan Ross is up under center. Handoff goes to Kelly over the left side, breaking a tackle near the first down marker, and he's close to the 10 and close to a first down.
I believe he's got it. Looks like he's got it by at least half a football, if not more. They're going to bring the chains out, though.
Official timeout on the field. It is a first down.
Yep, move the chains.
First down
from
for
the
Blue
11-yard line, so they can get a first down at the 1-yard line. Quincy in the red zone here. Redbirds on defense.
The Redbird
Ball
defense
just outside the 10-yard line of the Redbirds.
Let's see, now is the time. If they're going to hold them, they've got no choice but to
actually right on the 11-yard line.
Quincy only 11 yards from paper.
Well, it didn't help that they got the ball near midfield. Redbirds were 3 and out. And it's
they've marched 39 yards so far.
Here's Kelly up the middle. Big fullback is going to rumble to the left side for a couple. He's inside the 10, down around the 8. Second down and 7.
Short gain on the play.
Well, he uses his strength and uses that shoulder, lowers his head, and
number 1, Rashad Williams came up on the tackle.
Second and 7 now. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown, but only by about 3/4 of a yard.
51 comes into the game for Alton. Johnny Lewis at nose tackle. He's a junior. 5'11", 315 over the ball for the Redbirds.
That is a hoss.
They're going to run to the near side now. Kreider to the right, and he is going to be up into there. Not much there. Good play by number 11, Jafai Womack, the junior, made the play for Alton.
Charles Miller also in on that play for Alton. They read that all the way. They can see that Quincy's becoming a bit predictable. Second down, we're going to go outside. Third down, let's see what they do here because they need some yardage.
And they only got to the 7 there, gain of 1. It's 3rd and 6 from the 7.
Kreider, after that 18-yard burst, has only had 3 1-and-1 so far. Spread out far to the far side.
2 receivers to the left. It's Shoot and Tyler Kelly.
Motion.
And flags fly. And it's going to be
start on Quincy.
On the offense, the Blue Devils are going back to the 12-yard line, 3rd and 11.
First penalty of the game. And just like the game we called last week, Brent, starts with a false start. Stunning.
Alton and Quincy have been playing a lot in the last 20-plus years.
Last year, of course, was Quincy defeated Alton 35-21. What became kind of a quagmire in that second half.
On the Redbirds,
Quincy leading Alton in the series 15-6 in the last 20-plus years.
Alton with only 1 victory in its last 20 games.
Here we go, 6:20 to go, first quarter. Here's the quarterback rolling out. He's in trouble. He throws it near the end zone and a one-handed catch. And they say it is a catch.
That
touchdown.
Is not a catch at all. My goodness, what a horrific call. But Quincy will score 6.
And from the 11-yard line on 3rd and long, the quarterback escaped a sack, threw it to the back of the end zone. Tyler Kelly with a one-handed grab. He might have gotten a foot down and might have been in control of the ball.
He was dragging a foot on the line before he ever had even one hand on the ball, let alone 2. Goodness, I don't know how they call that, but a catch it is, and they draw first blood at 6:11 here in the first quarter.
Midway through the first, and now the kick from Avery Wilson, the senior kicker. And the hold is down. The kick is up, and it is good. Extra point for Quincy makes it 7-0. The Blue Devils lead the Redbirds as they convert on 3rd and 11 after the penalty. 3rd down and 11. And they call it a touchdown for the Quincy Blue Devils. We'll take a break. Redbirds ball when we come back to the stadium. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent at 4.
Each team's had the ball 1 time. A shorter field for Quincy, and they make it count, Dave, with a touchdown.
53-yard march in 9 plays, capped off with a 12-yard pass to Tyler Kelly that was not a touchdown in my judgment, but then again, who am I? I'm not the ref.
Tyler Kelly, the tight end, number 20, made the grab, and now the kickoff goes into the end zone again. And number 13, Kevin Caldwell Jr. grabs it, but that's another touchback. Redbirds need some first downs and need to move the ball here now. They trail 7-0 first quarter, midway through the first period.
So far, the Redbirds have only got a net of 2 yards on offense as they were 3 and out, and not a really good kick either. Let's see if they can convert here and drive down the field 80 yards.
Here's the pitch going to Darryl Smith. He's going to go over the right side. A little sweep there. First down out near the 30-yard line. So from the 20 out over the 30 goes Smith, and they're either going to give him right at 10 yards or maybe 11. Let's see where they mark it. Looks like right on the 30, 1st and 10.
Got just enough, and that's all he needed was first down
First
anyway.
down, Redbird.
Outstanding execution to the far side there. Good blocking in front of Smith.
10-yard gain on the
play
play.
and keep it in their bag of tricks.
Receivers left and right. 85, Terrence Walker into the game in the slot for the Redbirds. They'll fake the handoff. Quarterback runs it. Andrew Jones. A couple of yards over the right side for Jones. The offensive line, Jamie Copeland, the sophomore, is the center. Michael Green, Donovan Porter, Charles Tuggle, and Angelo Redden, the offensive line. Redden, by the way, 6'4", 375 for Alton.
375 in high school. Wow.
Senior, yes.
Shiminy Christmas.
Number 79, Redden. Jones back to throw. He's going to throw deep to Caldwell, and he bobbled it. And he made the catch. He bobbled it.
Caldwell
It's a touchdown,
from Andrew Jones. 68 yards. Redbird. Touchdown.
After Quincy scores, the Redbirds answer with a long touchdown. And who else but Caldwell? He scored the only touchdown last week against Highland. And he's flying down the middle of the field, one-on-one coverage again, and a little bobble, and he comes up with it, and he scores from 70 yards away.
Takes 59 seconds for Alton to answer the Blue Devil TD.
And now the extra point to tie the game. Colin Lombardi. Lombardi boots it high, and it is good.
Number 43,
7-7. Redbirds have tied the game on a 70-yard touchdown pass down the middle of the field, and again, single coverage there. And that's not good news when you're the defense, when there's Kevin Caldwell Jr. out there.
You're right, I'll correct myself. I had screamed it was a 70-yard TD, but actually Jones had plunged for 3 earlier, so it was a 67-yard TD, but still an impressive catch. Folks, I tell you, it's hard to describe here on the radio, but what a juggling act that was for Caldwell. He had to juggle it from his right shoulder to his left hand, back to his right shoulder, and then into both hands, and away he went. He just simply flat out outraced the Blue Devil defender.
And he juggled it for about 4 or 5 yards before he finally came down with it, and with 5:12 to go in the first quarter, the Redbirds have tied the game 7-7 with a big play, and it took just 2 plays there to go 70.
And a 12-yard TD catch from Tyler Kelly at 6'11", and now at 5'12", we have Kevin Caldwell, who else, with a 67-yard scamper to paint.
He has scored both touchdowns this year for the Redbirds, both on long passes. 5:12 to go here, first period, and now the Redbirds kick it back to Quincy, and they'll have their second possession of the game.
That was the Redbirds' first PAT this season. So
here's the kick by Lombardi, number 43. High and deep, around the 10-yard line. It's going to be returned. Blue Devils up the middle there, and the Redbirds swarm him under just outside the 20-yard line, and Quincy will start there at about their own 22, 23-yard line. Number 29, Josh Tabor, running that kick back for Quincy.
Looks like they'll mark it down at the 23. So Quincy will have a 77-yard push to try and get an advance.
47 to the Redbirds.
First quarter, we are so glad you're tuned in right here on the Big C.
First and 10 for Quincy.
After the game, we announce our Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game. Stay tuned for that. And we hope you tuned in earlier tonight for the Munganast Alton Toyota kickoff show at 6 o'clock this evening, the pregame. Here's a run to the left for the Blue Devils, and they will rumble out over the 30-yard line. And Quincy, Jake Kelly, will run it onto the outside, and it rumbles to the 31-yard line.
Solid pickup of about 7.
He's a 6-foot senior, 212 pounds, and
Jake
listed
Kelly
as a
on the
tight
carry
end, but
for the Blue Devils.
he's definitely a fullback and running the ball left there.
Oh, yes, 4 carries, 19 yards so far here in the first quarter.
4:30 to go, first quarter. Dave Kibler and Brent Berkland with you here. Engineers, Brian Hennigan, Dennis Laird. Back at the studios tonight. Here's Kreider trying to break it to the outside and smash there as he was stood up first by number 11, Womack, and then Charles Miller, the linebacker, finished him off.
Terrell as well was in on that. Goodness, what a great job.
Number 3, Isaiah
Defense.
Terrell.
That's going to cost
In
them
on that tackle.
about 2.5. We're saying. Kreider has not shown us a whole lot here actually tonight, other than that 18-yard scamper to start the game on the first play of the game.
Redbirds head coach Eric Dickerson pacing the sidelines and looking at a 3rd and 6. Remember, they scored on a 3rd and long. Let's
blitz.
See. They convert here. Nope, it's a sack.
Number
the blitz was
3,
on.
Terrell.
Terrell gets in there, the junior. Isaiah, the linebacker, makes the sack.
That'll bring all the way back to the 21, a 7-yard loss on that play.
4th down for Quincy.
Terrell makes it 4th and long, 4th and about 12, and the Redbirds are going to return the punt here. First they get the tee off. The tee had been out
Michael
there
Hampton,
since
35, Kevin Caldwell Jr., 13. Deep for the Redbirds.
The kicking tee off the field, and now the Redbirds, I think, want a timeout. They don't get it on special teams here. They're going to return a punt, though. Caldwell looking for it, but he lets it go, and he's going to block for his teammate, and up over the 45 to the 46.
About a 7-yard return.
45, Tate. Or it might be 35, Michael Hampton.
1st and 10, Alton.
Shane Campbell came in and just waylaid him as he did it. Caldwell got out of the way. He wasn't going to block for anybody. He says, "You're on your own."
The 5'8 senior, Michael Hampton, over the 40, 45 to the 47-yard line.
47 going to be a net of 32 yards on that.
And so Redbirds ball, their 3rd possession in a tie game, 7-7, first quarter. The red against the blue tonight, week 2 for high school football. Jones going to throw to the sideline. Another wide receiver screen.
Goodbye.
To the races. Go Bumpers. Down the sideline. The 10. The 5. Touchdown. 53 yards. Bumpers from the line of scrimmage. And he goes right down the sidelines. Untouched.
Simple little screen pass, nothing to it. But Bumpers found daylight, and he scampered to it and then some. And 53 yards later, Alton has another touchdown, 2:43 left in the quarter. That's some serious offense coming tonight.
Well, they've got some playmakers, especially when you talk about Bumpers and Caldwell, the 2 outside receivers. And they both have touchdowns now. And here's Lombardi with 2:43 to go, first quarter. Trying to give the Redbirds a 7-point lead, and he does. It's good. Redbirds 14. The Quincy Blue Devils 7. Redbirds have their first lead of the year. We're back with more from the stadium in Alton in a moment. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
In the first quarter.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. You must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Did you know I could be 2 places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well.
Back at Public School Stadium, the Redbirds with back-to-back touchdowns, about 3 minutes apart, 2.5 minutes apart, but 2 big plays for their 2 TDs.
Kevin Caldwell with the first for 67, then 53 yards for Bumpers. 120 yards, 2 pass plays. Oh yeah, they had one that was a 1-yard loss too. not too shabby a start for the Redbirds. A muff.
There's a bobble, and Quincy will bobble it into the end zone.
Kickoff fumbled into the end
return,
zone and come out to the 20.
That'll bring it
Number
out
5.
to the 20 for the Blue
Dante
Devils
Crider.
with their
Attempting
third
to
possession
field
of
the
the game.
kickoff.
Redbirds
First and 10,
back-to-back
Quincy.
touchdowns. They now lead it
That's their own
14-7 over
20-yard
Quincy
line.
first quarter.
Goodness, I tell you what, it's amazing. This has been an offensive display, to say the least, for Alton. 2 big plays. They are totally dependent on the big plays. Quincy, on the other hand, marched down the field decisively on their first possession, and their second one, they went backwards with a big sack that ended on a 3rd down.
And remember, they're missing their big junior running back, Jirel Brock, who's out with an injury and being recruited by some Big 10, some Big 12 teams, apparently, as a junior. Here's Kelly, Jake Kelly, running over the left side, the fullback, senior, going
Number 3, Isaiah
about
Terrell,
a
when the
yard, and
Redbirds
that's
there.
into the 21-yard line with 2:20 to go, first quarter.
Virtually no gain on the play.
Too, if because
Second
the
down
Devils
for
are
Quincy.
missing their middle linebacker, who's also named Brock, is Brock Baird. I wonder if that is causing anything, because he's an outstanding player for them, and he's out with a high ankle strain.
2 minutes to go, first quarter, as they're in the shotgun, and Quincy's going to throw. A little slant there, and it's caught by Shute, and he's down the sideline. Aaron Shute for a first down. He steps out at about the 34-yard line, a gain of 13, first down.
First and
Shute
10
now
for
2
Quincy.
receptions for 24 yards.
Redbirds
Number
with some
10,
pass
Aaron Shute on the
defense there,
reception.
but they allowed Shute a little bit too much room on a quick hitter to the left. Coming out of the game, defender Antonio Brown for Alton, 21. And Rashad Williams, a defensive back, a senior in there, because now it's trips to the near side. But they're going to run it up the middle. Even though all those receivers were there, it's Kelly, and no gain there. Jake Kelly trying the right side, but the Redbirds bottled that up, and first man there was Jonathan Erthel, 75, a sophomore for the Redbirds.
Kelly had nowhere
Jonathan
to go.
Erthel, 75, one Redbird.
Or 3 defensive linemen, I should say. They're going to give him 1 yard on that. I'll give him a yard as well, but he didn't get much. Quincy not showing a whole lot of variety here on offense.
They want to run the ball. They got a wing back, a full back, a couple of wing backs this time. They'll give it to Crider. He'll try to break it outside again, but he is bottled there and hit hard. A couple of Redbirds sandwiching
Number 1,
there.
Rashad
It's
Williams at
Isaiah
first.
Terrell again,
Slowing
and
down
number
the
11,
runner.
Womack again.
Number 2, Isaiah Terrell made his way over there.
Pounding on the runner.
3rd down,
Goodness,
Quincy.
Crider had nowhere to go on that. He does gain 3 to the outside, but that's all he's going to get on that. And now another 3rd down for Quincy. And let's see how the Blue Devils respond. I think the travel may have taken its toll on them.
Well, we're under a minute to go. First quarter, Juquai Womack making some plays. He's a junior, 5'11", 145. He wears number 11 for the Red. And it's a shotgun, 3rd down and about 7. And
Point
flags
down before
fly
the
on
ball
the
was
snap.
centered. A right exit centered.
There looks like a false start again. Let's see if
Legal motion again on the offense. Let's see. If it is, it's going to be 3rd and about 12. It is.
False start,
It is
Quincy,
another
5
false start
yard
with 31
penalty.
seconds left first quarter. They'll move back to their own 33-yard line.
Make it 3rd and a long 11.
3rd and 11.
Quincy's got a long way to go here, 3rd and 11, because if it's down, Alton has got their people spread out way too far out over to the far side. Trips to the far side as well for the Blue Devils.
4 receivers in all for Quincy. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. And Ross running and throwing on the run. And the receiver Shute makes the
Receiver
catch, but
was
he was
down
already
when he
down
got the
on
ball.
a
That
knee
was
at the
number 10.
41.
Aaron
He's
Shute
about 3 yards
short
short
of
of
the
a
first
first
down.
down.
4th
4th
down
and 3.
for the Blue
Quincy,
Devils.
their own 41-yard line.
I'll give Logan Ross credit. He's deadly accurate when he has passed the ball so far for 13, 12, and 11 yards. But it's not enough. And let's see if Quincy
We're coming to the end of the first quarter, ladies
That's
and
the end of
gentlemen.
the first quarter.
Your
So
Redbirds,
that's what they're waiting
14.
on.
Quincy,
So the first
7.
quarter is in the books here in Alton, and the Redbirds lead the Blue Devils. It's Alton 14, Quincy, 7 after 1. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Did you know I can be two places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or Edwardsville.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage.
Quarter, 4th and 3, Quincy from their own 41. Here's the punt. It's a high, short punt. And the Redbirds going to let it go. Quincy going to let it roll to the 20-yard line. Redbirds are going to take over at their own 20-yard line. Redbirds, last year 0-9. They had only 7 seniors on the roster. Well, this year, between 20 and 25 seniors, and they're hoping for a couple of wins here the next 2 weeks. They're home again next week against Collinsville.
And that should be a W for Alton. The way they're playing right now, I think they can take the K-Hawks.
Quincy at Geneseo, Illinois next week for week 3.
Alton recapping 119 yards passing on 2 big passes.
Jones going to run a screen again, and inside it's Caldwell up the middle, first down to the 40, 45, 50, goes down the sideline. Good block to the 10, to the 5, touchdown. Redbirds, it's Kevin Caldwell Jr. to the house.
Goodness gracious, what run, 80 yards, good night, touchdown. My goodness gracious. Caldwell now with 2 TDs in the game, and we've just started this second stanza.
Redbirds making some big plays with their big receivers, Caldwell and Bumpers tonight. And this time, Caldwell comes back to the middle, and then at about midfield, he broke it right in front of the Redbirds bench here to the near sideline. He got a block or 2 down the sideline, and he's gone. 20-7 Redbirds. The kick, the extra point is good. Redbirds 21-7. They lead Quincy now early in the second quarter. 11:34 to go. Second period. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Trust Family Auto.
3 touchdowns in a row. Quincy scored first in the middle of the first quarter. But since then, it's been Caldwell, Bumpers, and then Caldwell again. And the sophomore left-handed quarterback doing a good job getting it to those big playmakers, too.
Andrew Jones, 4 completions, 198 yards. Wow, that's nearly 50 yards a catch. And we've got a mistake on the kickoff. It's back and back 5.
Maybe offsides. Yeah. It is offsides at the 40-yard line as the Redbirds were kicking to Quincy. The Redbirds have had the ball 4 times. They have scored 3 touchdowns, and all of them from their own side of midfield. 67 yards, 53 yards, and 80 yards on those touchdown passes.
Red zone? We don't need no stinking red zone. We just throw it. This almost reminds me of the Rams back in their heyday. They didn't care where they were or what the down was, whatever. Yeah, we'll just, 67 yards, no problem. We'll take care of it.
Well, they go back to the 35 to kick off now. Lombardi will tee it up after the 5-yard Alton penalty. I think their first penalty.
That is their first penalty, 5 yards. Very cleanly played game. We've only had 3 penalties for 15 yards total, 10 yards for, and all of them have been false start or offside. Nothing major yet.
So the Redbirds could use some more defense and put the ball back in their offense's hands again. The offense is hot. Lombardi will kick it off, and Quincy will return. Here to the near side from the 15. It's Shoot to the 20. Now the 30. Out near the 40. He is thrown down out of bounds. It's Shoot.
Number 15,
thrown down by number 15. Kamar Newby, a senior with the tackle.
Rather dangerous play for Newby. He was well out of bounds when he threw down the runner for Quincy, and that could have cost them an extra 15 yards. But they'll start at the 39. Great field position for Quincy once again, but can they capitalize? They did the first drive. Since then, they've done nothing.
Redbirds looking for a win over the Blue Devils, and right now 11:27 to go first half. Redbirds up 21-7. Here's a handoff to Kreider. He's going to sweep it to the right side. Redbirds try to string it out, but Kreider gets the corner, and he's into Redbird territory all the way down near the 40-yard line before he is finally run down there and thrown near the out-of-bounds marker.
And marker right at the 40-yard line. That is a 21-yard gain on that play for Kreider. He had an 18-yard gain to start the game, and that puts Quincy 40 yards from pay.
So the Blue Devils trying to answer right back, trailing by 2 touchdowns here. And so from the Alton 40-yard line, they have a 1st and 10. Friday night lights, under the lights here at Public School Stadium. Here's the snap back. Jake Kelly, the fullback, over the right side. 4 yards, a cloud of dust.
Well, Hardy Hio Silver away.
Down to the 36-yard line, a minute into the second quarter.
I gotta like Kelly. He's got that lunch pail work ethic, lowers his shoulder down, just barrels forward. I don't need no blockers. I'll just blast my way through.
Isaiah Terrell was there.
And he charges forward for 4 yards, making it 2nd down and 6. Big crowd here for the Redbirds home opener tonight. And the Redbirds home again next week. And then after that, 2 weeks later, it's homecoming already, basically the middle of September.
That's insane to have it that early, but
3rd home game out of 4 home games overall.
Yeah, we got another false start coming up here against the Blue Devils.
Yeah, they've had some of those. And they move before the snap again.
5-yard
to the
penalty.
41-yard line, 5-yard penalty.
It will remain 2nd down.
Can't be stressed enough how much of a toll it takes on this team to have to travel so far. I mean, they have no natural rivals other than Quincy Notre Dame. Otherwise, when they go on the road, they're on the road for at least 2 hours in each direction to go play a team.
Yeah, football, every sport, basketball, boys and girls sports.
It's absolutely brutal on basketball during the middle of winter.
Yeah. Quincy is all by itself up there on the river, on the map. 10:20 to go, first half. Here we go with more Quincy ball. And after the penalty, they'll run Kreider to the right, and he's going to get those yards back and maybe a 1st down at the 30-yard line of Alton.
He's going to be just shy. Where he needs to be. He's going to pick up. He will pick up 10. Kreider is their mainstay. He's their go-to guy. He's had 8 carries so far already, and we've still got 10 minutes left here in the second quarter.
Timeout, Redbirds.
Let's see what Quincy wants to do here. 3rd and 1.
I'd like to recognize
Down and short, we have a timeout on the field.
Again tonight.
Timeout, 3rd down and short when we come back. 10:07 to go, second quarter. Redbirds lead it 21-7 over Quincy. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, Trust Family Auto Sales has you covered.
Since being founded in 1991, our business has grown from only a few travel trailers on a grass field to one of the largest dealerships in the state of Illinois. If you enjoy shopping in a relaxed, no-pressure atmosphere, we invite you to come visit. Our indoor showroom allows you to shop in comfort, even on those days when Mother Nature doesn't cooperate. At Coleman's, we pride ourselves in providing you with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. Whether you're looking for your first camper or the one that will last you through your retirement years, we have you covered. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends.
Back with more second quarter action here. Alton with their home opener, and the Redbirds lead the Quincy Blue Devils 21-7. It's a quarterback keeper, a quarterback sneak on 3rd and 1, and Quincy's going to get about 3 yards. And they're down to the 28, 1st and 10.
Logan Ross calls his own number, picks up 3, and Quincy maintains the drive.
Quarterback for Quincy.
Now 28 yards
right
to the
up
end
the
zone.
middle. Short gain on the play,
Get back some
but
yardage,
it is the
get
first
back some
down.
points, I should say. Down by 14 at the moment.
21-7, Redbirds with 3 touchdowns in a row. This big crowd enjoying it right now. First half action here, 9:45 to go. And here's Jake Kelly over the right side. He is hit at the line of scrimmage, and he's going to have no gain there as 2 or 3 Redbirds there to bottle him up.
Hard to see on the far side of the field, though. I will admit these lights are superior.
Number 15, Jamar Newby. Number 3,
last week.
So 28-yard
On
line,
the
no
tackle.
gain.
No gain.
Number
Kelly
48,
has
Jefferson
not,
Cortez.
really haven't done a whole lot on the ground tonight other
Cortez.
than Kreider with 21
Jefferson.
yards, 10 yards, and 18
Finally
yards.
Cortez.
3 of his big carries, but he's also had a couple negative carries as well. Trips to the near side now for the Blue Devils.
This is game 2 of our Friday night doubleheader. Here's a wide receiver screen. It's a lateral to shoot, and he is hit behind the line of scrimmage, and Womack, number 11, there
just
again.
wide. Womack, right there.
Looks to
Number
be
7,
about
Charles Miller.
at least 5.
I was going to say at least 5, maybe 6. We'll call
Good
it 5.
coverage on the play.
And that was a lateral, indeed, a very dangerous play by Logan Ross, the QB.
Logan Ross, senior quarterback, 6'2", right-hander, and they're back to the 32-yard line now. So 3rd and about
3rd and 14
to
for
go.
Quincy.
And it may be 4-down territory as we have 8:20 to go.
3rd and 14, this is the time I always love an end around in a play like this, but it's not going to happen.
Ross is going to roll to his right. He throws on the run, and it's complete outside the 20-yard
That's
line, but a
complete.
good gain. It's going to be 4th down,
Again,
and
good
maybe
coverage on the
5 more,
play.
4 more to go.
It'll be 4th down.
4 yards. Looks like a pickup of about around 8 on that.
Antonio Brown on
Mark
the
it
coverage.
down at the 23,
21.
and they need to get to the 19, so 4th and 4.
Gain of 9 from the 32 to the 23, and now 4th down. And
4th and about 5 or 6.
4.5 to 5 yards really to go.
Quincy.
A long way to go, but they're in no man's land here.
Near the red zone, here we go. Redbirds on D, it's 4th down, Quincy. And the pitch is going to go to Kreider, left side, nothing doing there. It's a gain of a couple,
South defense
but it's
on the
only
play.
halfway to the marker, and it's going to
Redbirds
be
take a run
Redbirds ball.
down.
What an outstanding
1st
job. They
and
read that
10.
play totally.
Alton.
They were box in, 8 in the box for Alton, and they read that play wonderfully and knew exactly where it was headed to the outside, and now Alton will take over. Lucky Blackchuck, 21-yard line.
One of the big players in there, right in the middle of the scrum, was the linebacker, Jonathan Bumpers, number 6, for the Redbirds.
Trips to the far side now for Alton on 1st down.
Redbirds ball, their own 21-yard line as they hold Quincy. Take the ball over on downs. Here's a run up the middle for maybe
Short
just
gain
a
on the
yard
play.
or 2, and that's
Number
it.
45, Marcel Tate,
That's
was
Smith,
one of the
number
tacklers
5.
on that 4th down play.
Smith has been held in check so far. I mean, who needs a running back when you've got such amazing weapons at wide receiver?
The air attack.
I expected them to go to Smith all night long, and so far not to be.
3 receivers to the left. Watch out. Well, they're going to run that way. A pitch to Smith. He turns the corner. First down and more.
1 man to beat.
40, the 50, and the 30, 20, 15, and is down inside the 10-yard line. He was caught by the last defender. First and goal.
My goodness gracious. 72-yard run. Daryl Smith. And as soon as I said, well, we haven't seen much from Smith tonight, ask and he shall receive.
Down to the 25-yard line.
Wow.
First and goal, Redbird.
It looks like they're going to push the ball on about the 6.
First and goal at the 6-yard line. The Redbirds with a big run after those big passes. Now they keep it on the ground. Let's see what happens here. We're in the pistol. Jones with Daryl Smith behind Jones. 4 receivers. And they will run it to Smith. He's inside the 5, down
Smith
near the,
on the carry off the left side.
the 4-yard line. 2
guard.
yards, second goal.
Taking it inside the 5, down to about
Daryl
the 2,
Smith on the
3.
run there. Number 5, Smith with that big
Second
carry a
goal
moment ago. He's a
for
5'11 senior, 175-pound running back.
90 yards on 5 carries, 72 of it on 1 carry.
Here we go. They set up shop again with the shotgun. Going to hand it to Smith again.
Play.
He's in trouble, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage all the way back to the 11, where he is brought down. It's 3rd and goal now from outside the 10, the 11-yard line.
In on the tackle.
That will not help the average at all. 8-yard loss on that play. And Alton now getting the play in.
10 yards
the clock continues to move.
5:39
left in this first half.
Thought the Redbirds may use a timeout here at 3rd and long, but they're going to go. And now
they'll call timeout.
Now it is a timeout. They want to set up a play here on 3rd and 11 with 5:31 to go till halftime. And they're trying to add to their lead. Alton 21, Quincy 7. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
The Quincy 11-yard line. Redbirds in the red zone, already leading by 2 touchdowns here.
3rd and goal for the Redbirds.
5:31 to go. First half.
What do you do here? 3rd and 11. Smith has not had much success here in the red zone. They'll go to the air.
Jones rolling to his left, and the lefty throws it, and it's incomplete near the pylon. The receiver, Caldwell, had to go through his hands. That was a tough catch as it was low and away. And they're going to try to tack on 3. A field goal here on 4th and goal at the 11-yard line.
Jones led him too far. It was almost an impossible catch to make. Leaping try, but I tell you, Jones is such a, I'll make up a word, scamperific. Scamperific as he rides. He does well. So this is something that you'll see at this level of high school football, but you won't often see in many of the games we call an actual field goal attempt.
Lombardi going to put the ball down at about the 17, so about a 27-yard field goal attempt here for Colin Lombardi. The holder is Prouty, Dylan Prouty, 14.
Marching back, so it looks like they'll put it at the 19 now, so 29-yard attempt.
So that's where it will be placed, more like the 19. The snap from the 11-yard line. Lombardi ready for a field goal attempt. It's in the air. It's up, and it is good. Lombardi with a 3. It's a field goal for the Redbirds with 5:19 to go, second quarter, and the Redbirds have added to that lead. It's Alton 24, Quincy 7. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Here at Midwest Members Credit Union, we are proud to put our heart into the community that we serve. Every day, credit unions touch every aspect of our lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like going to college, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or having a baby. From your first car to a new life after retirement, our community credit unions are there for all your life's milestones. For all of life's moments, you can depend on us at Midwest Members Credit Union.
Morse Home Improvement is a second-generation, family-owned and operated company committed to putting customer service and quality first. Serving you since 1962, we strive to make every customer a customer for life. At Morse Home Improvement.
Dave Kibler and Brent Berkland back here on the Big Z. Game 2 of our Friday night doubleheader. Redbirds over the Blue Devils. So far, so good here in the home opener. It's 24-7. Redbirds tack on a field goal there.
Story of big plays and another one, a 72-yarder for Smith on that, on a nice scamper.
There's a kick return by Quincy out over the 20 near the 22-yard line. And Redbirds go back to defense here with only 5 minutes left till halftime. And they'd like to keep this lead. Right now it's 24-7. You don't want to let Quincy get any momentum before halftime.
You'd like to see them hold on. You'd like to see that the Redbirds can hold them here and try to get the ball back. Maybe even tack on another score before the half. Quincy has more than double the plays of Alton so far in this game, but they only have 7 points to show for it.
Quick strikes for the Redbirds tonight, that's for sure. And we'll recap some of that at halftime, but boy, they've had 3 long touchdowns through the air. Here's a pass to Kreider for Quincy. It's complete over the 30 to the 32-yard line, a gain of about 10. First down Quincy there.
Ball moved out to their own 30-yard line.
Remarkable accuracy by their quarterback. Is every time he's thrown the ball, he has completed it. It's just not very far. When he's done it 12, 13, 11, 9, and 10. That sounds like a nice straight in poker.
There you go. 4:54 to go till halftime now. Quincy from their own 32-yard line. Shotgun again for Logan Ross. He's back to throw, looking over the middle again, and a slant to Aaron Shute, who breaks a tackle out to the 40. First down out near the 44-yard line for number 10, Aaron Shute.
First down,
11-yard gain. That was all Shute all the time on that one. He just got the ball over his head, broke 2 tackles, and away he went for 11-yard gain.
Moving the ball up to the 40, near the 44-yard line.
Could use a stop here. Down to 4.5 minutes left till halftime. Quincy moving the ball. A couple of first downs. Now out near midfield.
They'll go trips to the far side now for Quincy. Out of the gun.
Here's Ross. He's going to throw it down the line of scrimmage. It's a wide receiver screen over the 50. Near the first down goes number 20, it looks like. Tyler Kelly, the tight end, made the grab.
Kelly was lined up as a wide receiver. They're actually going to mark it that he went out short of that at the 47, so they're going to pick up 8.
So over midfield, over the 50 goes Tyler Kelly. His knee was down at the 48-yard line.
Passes now for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 yards.
3:45 to go, second quarter. Clock ticking down to halftime. Ross looking over the middle again. He throws it over the head of a couple of Blue Devil receivers there at the 30-yard line, down near the 30, incomplete.
That is Ross's first incompletion of the game, and we are at 3:37. So 6 straight completions he had. It's a wonder they don't use that weapon more often.
And they're going to have to throw a lot being down here, although it is early in the game, really.
You're down 17. It's time to switch it in high gear and go to the air. They don't want to be down by any more than that. They'd certainly like to be down by only 10 come halftime, that being the Blue Devils.
3rd and 2. It's going to be a quarterback draw. First down, Ross to the Alton 44-yard line. He's going to pick up 4. And a 1st and 10 for Quincy. 3:33 to go.
Ross has run twice tonight, and both times he's picked up the first down. So Quincy continues to move the... Now the clock at 3.5 minutes. They've still got plenty of time here, the Blue Devils do, to get some extra points on the board. Probably want to do this and leave as little time as possible.
Each team with a couple of timeouts left.
5 wideouts, empty backfield.
Shotgun for Ross. The Looks like it's going in the air again at the 50-yard line. He'll throw it to Shoot, and Shoot makes the grab, and he's inside the 40 down near the 37-yard line.
And he paid an awful price.
Supply, Womack on the tackle, number 11.
That play. He will
Number 10, Aaron Shoot on the
7 on
reception.
that.
Womack,
Second down,
number 11,
Quincy.
the junior, there again, making the tackle. He's been all over the field on defense for the Redbirds. And they throw it to Kreider, and he dropped it in and out of the hands of Kreider.
The
Womack was
ball
in
is
the
there,
area,
dropped
but
by the
incomplete.
receiver. Number 5 is
Kreider
out
made
there.
a
Kreider.
typical mistake of a high school student. He was headed downfield before he had the ball. He needed to cradle that ball first, and now it brings up yet another third down for Quincy.
3rd and 3. Let's see if the Redbirds can hold. It is probably 4-down territory again. We'll keep an eye on the clock too. 2:46 to go till halftime, and Quincy moving into Alton territory.
I look for another quarterback draw here. Let's see if Ross calls his own number.
Yep, he's going to throw this one, and he throws it to a man out of the backfield, and nothing there. It's going to be a couple of yards, but short of the first down is Jake Kelly on the completion there for just a couple.
Jake Kelly, 34.
To the
on
36.
We'll give him
Fourth
about
down
3 yards
for
on
Quincy.
that, and
timeout,
Quincy
Quincy.
takes their first
Blue
timeout.
Devils call a timeout. We'll take a break too with 2:27 to go. First half, Quincy will decide what they want to do on
Again,
4th
let's
and
recognize
short.
tomorrow's Alton
When
High
we
School
come back,
cheerleading clinic.
Redbirds 24, Blue Devils 7. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Morse Home Improvement is a second-generation, family-owned and operated company committed to putting customer service and quality first. Serving you since 1962, we strive to make every customer a customer for life. At Morse Home Improvement, we operate by a code of ethics we call the Morse Code. This code consists of honesty, integrity, quality, service, and value. Visit us at mhi1962.com or call 46-50505.
Ross, the quarterback, he's going to call his own number, a dive forward, and he got enough for a first down, it looks like, and that's a big push for the offensive line for the Blue Devils down to the 34-yard line. And it looks like the Redbirds got a good defensive spot there. So
yeah, this may not be. I think they're going to give it to them. Let's see.
They're going to measure it, though.
Yeah, they'll measure it.
Looks like they're going to measure.
And
2:23 to go in the half.
And here come the chains, I believe.
Kreider's been their dominant weapon. He's had 9 carries so far, but Ross has been the one that has called on when they've had a 3rd and short. He has typically called his own number so far. And it's a wonder if the defensive line rather for Alton can just hold him here at that one. It's been short. They have yet to succeed. Let's see if he got it.
And he's going to get it by about the length of the football. First down, Quincy.
First down by a football.
And so, 2:23 to go, first half. The Redbirds continue here on defense. Quincy moving down the field here, late second quarter.
Quincy's had nearly 3 times as many plays as Alton has had so far in this, but only 7 points to show for it. Alton strikes fast and strikes early, and they're up by 17.
So the defense has been out there a lot for the Redbirds, but holding Quincy to 7 points so far in the half. Throw is high over the head of the receiver there on the slant. I think it was, thought it was bumpers back there, but it went over the head of everybody out there, including Jock Jones, I think number 9.
That was bumpers out there too, but you know, 2 Alton Redbirds had a shot at that pick, but not to be. And so second down and 10, and Alton looks to hold him here, go in at the half, up 17.
Redbirds 24, Blue Devils 7. Second quarter. Redbirds have scored 24 unanswered points after Quincy took the lead. with a touchdown in the middle of the first quarter.
Empty backfield, going to be a pass again. He's got 73 yards passing so far, does Logan Ross, number 8 for the Blue Devils.
2:15 till halftime. Ross is going to roll to the right. It's a keeper, and he is knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. It is a sack, and looks like Jones, number 9.
It is Jones, my goodness. Total penetration, no one blocking him. And down goes the Blue Devils quarterback, Logan Ross.
5-yard loss. Sack makes it 3rd and 15.
It's the second sack of the game, 12 yards total loss.
Shotgun again, Quincy in the air again, going deep, a receiver there, touchdown. Kreider got behind the defense. 2 Redbirds were there, but Kreider was 5 yards beyond the defenders, and he will score on 3rd and 15. 3rd and long, they score 6.
Wow, Kreider was wide open on that. Nobody covering him. He just ran past the defense. 38-yard TD, and that keeps Quincy in this game. 1:38 left in the first half, in the second quarter.
Well, the killer is both their touchdowns have been on 3rd and long, and this one 3rd and 15, right after the sack. 1:38 to go till halftime. Quincy's extra point in the air, and it is good by Wilson. So now it's a 10-point game, 24-14. The Redbirds with a little breakdown there on 3rd and 15 as we keep it here before halftime, Dave. And there you go. You had a chance to get the defense off the field.
Now the defense the defense is off the field now. Unfortunately, not the way they wanted to go off. They wanted to go off by taking the ball over on downs, but they will have to settle for giving up 7. And again, this has been a dominant game of big plays. A 38-yard pass play to Kreider, but Alton, goodness gracious, an 80-yard pass play to Caldwell, 67 yards to Caldwell for a TD, 53 yards to Bumpers for a TD, and then of course Alton put on a 29-yard field goal as well to make it 24-14. Totally different feel now, totally different game. You can feel the air just kind of float out of the stadium all of a sudden. Oh gosh.
So now does Quincy have some momentum here going into the halftime break? We'll see what the Redbirds do with the last minute and a half here. If they just keep it on the ground and let the clock run out, or how they're going to play it, it'll pin maybe on where they get the ball here.
I would think so.
After the kickoff.
If they get it in the 20 or inside the 20, I think they'll stay put. If they can get toward midfield somewhere, they'll take a shot or 2 downfield.
Yeah, they've got, I think, 2 timeouts left. And the kick is coming from Quincy. A kickoff here with 1:38 to go till halftime, and our score is now 24-14, and from the 1-yard line, the Redbirds will return it. Kevin Caldwell Jr. up the middle to the 30 and to the 32-yard line he goes, and the Redbirds 1st and 10 from there.
Caldwell with a nice burst of speed up the middle, and we have an injured Blue Devil, our first injury of the game.
Injury timeout on the field, so we'll take another break here before halftime. 1:31 to go till half. Redbirds ball when we come back, and the Redbirds are up by 10. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
When you're looking for the best selection, price, and service in the area, Marty Kinsella Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Jerseyville has you covered. Working with the world's leading automotive brands, we guarantee you'll find a car that suits your needs and your budget. We also carry a massive pre-owned selection to expand your options and save you money. Once you find something you can't wait to drive home, count on our professional financing team to get you approved for a loan, regardless of credit. Family owned and operated since 1975, we are one of the top dealerships servicing the Riverbend area. When you want the best, no one can deliver like Marty Kinsella.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. We must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Did you know I could be 2 places at one time? Gerard Fisher and Associates, American Family Insurance is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs.
Back after the injury timeout, and we're ready to go again. Redbirds will go to the left, run left over the 40, out near the 41, 42-yard line. And that's
an excellent completion.
Yeah, number 85 will grab that one, and it's Terrence Walker, Jr. Walker out to the 40 is where they mark it, 40-yard line. 1:24 till halftime. Redbirds have plenty of time, and quarterback Andrew Jones back to throw again. The lefty looking over the middle.
He's in
trouble. Gets away from one defender.
Best
and
get rid of it.
He's running to the near side. And he throws it out of bounds, and he's hit out of bounds. Incomplete.
Got away with the penalty there. Could have been intentional grounding. Could have been roughing the passer. But neither called. It's Aussie rules tonight. No one died. Play on.
1:12 to go. First half. Now we have 3rd down and 1 from the 40. So it's 3rd down.
3rd down. That's the danger here, is that they're going to give the ball back to the Blue Devils here on a punt. But I look for them to put it up in the air.
3rd and short. We'll see what they do. Maybe just try to get a first down here on the ground. And it is going to be a handoff, and up the middle, first down near midfield it goes to Keandre Samilton. Samilton, the senior halfback, with a first down run to the 47-yard line. Gain of 7.
Samilton's first touch of the game. Nice gain of 7. Now you've got to think about opening up the air, because now you're down to a minute. And you need 53 yards. That's not going to happen on the ground usually.
The pistol there as Samilton lines up near Jones, and Jones is going to throw it to Caldwell, and he tipped it, and then incomplete. He tried to bring it in there as the throw was out in front of him, but he got a hand on it. That was it. Incomplete.
Too far to reach. You would have needed to be Plastic Man to reach that one.
Jones to Caldwell there, but 51.2 seconds left now.
Or if you're a Marvel fan, Mr. Fantastic.
There you go.
If Alton could, keeping with the Marvel references, if Alton could put the ball in the end zone, it's clobbering time. So there we go.
3 receivers to the near side for Jones here. 2nd down and 10. From his own 47-yard line.
Motion again, illegal false start.
Yep, we have flags. Delay of game.
Delay, okay.
On the Redbirds.
That is only Alton's 2nd penalty for 10 yards. This has been a very penalty-free game. 5 penalties, 25 yards total, like that. That moves things along very quickly.
Kevin Caldwell Jr., 2 touchdowns. Jonathan Bumpers with the other TD for Alton, and they have a field goal in the game. 24-14, Redbirds by 10. As we close in on halftime here, 50 seconds left, first half. And now timeout, Redbirds on 2nd and long, 2nd and 15. So the Redbirds call a timeout. After the game, we announce our Munganast Alton Toyota Player of the Game for you. And stay tuned for that here at Public School Stadium. Illinois football kicks off at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. The Illinois home opener here on the Big Z.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that Bargains, Alton Daily Bargains, will be on at 9.
9 o'clock.
For that, which means that the garage sale of the airwaves will be on at 8.
You got it.
Yep.
Tomorrow morning.
Listen for Dennis in the garage sale of the airwaves tomorrow morning as he pulls extra duty.
So we take care of all of that tomorrow. Illinois at 11 against Ball State from Indiana, and then they'll play at home next weekend against Western Kentucky. So
tomorrow it's
2 games are home.
Tomorrow it's the men from Muncie come calling.
The Cardinals. Now the Redbirds out of the timeout here at their own 43-yard line.
Trips to the near side here. Looks like they're going to go for broke. I'm sure they've called at least 2 or 3 plays during that timeout.
Actually, we'll call it the 42-yard line. Now we have a timeout for the defense, as the Blue Devils wanted to see how the Redbirds were going to line up on 2nd and long.
I believe that is their last timeout.
The The Redbirds may have one more to go. So the Redbirds next week will play here at home against Collinsville, and then it's a road game at Belleville West in week 4. As for Quincy, they go to Geneseo next week, and then a home game against Galesburg in 2 weeks.
Now, they can probably take Galesburg, but that Geneseo team is just perennially dominant.
Every year.
Every year, my goodness. They're just incredible. I can remember some great battles back in the 80s. Back in high school between Geneseo and Roxana.
The 80s?
The 80s, yes.
Wow, that's a long time ago, Dave.
Long ago and far away, far beyond my time. Thank you. Thank you, Buck Rogers. But anyway, but no, that was a long, long time ago. But yes, there were some great matchups between Geneseo and Roxana in the playoffs back in the day.
49 seconds to go. Timeouts each way. Offense, defense. Now the Redbirds are ready from their own 42-yard line.
I look for a crossing pattern here. Let's see.
Everybody moved. Receivers, defenders. It's another penalty on the Redbirds. 2nd down and 20 coming out of the timeout there.
We've had 5 false starts and 1 delay of game, and that's all we've had. Correction, we've had 4 false starts, an offside, and a delay of game. That's the only penalties we've had so far. Alton will line up exactly the same way. They'll keep the same play. At this stage, it really doesn't matter. You've only got 49 seconds left.
And 2nd down and 20 now from their own 37-yard line, going backwards. And they'll throw it. Jones in trouble again. He throws it to Caldwell. Makes the grab well behind the line of scrimmage to the 30, the 40, and he's out of bounds somewhere on the near side here. We're going to call it the
38, it looks like.
37, 38-yard line. So, no gain after all that.
I would have advised him. I would advise him, don't catch the ball. You're about 12 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
They made a good spin move, but it was no gain. 3rd and 20.
3rd down for the Redbirds.
40 seconds left. First half. Redbirds on 3rd down. Gonna go with 5 receivers here. Jones back to throw. Caldwell on the screen. Up the
He's
middle.
got room.
40, 45, 50.
Hits his own man.
Hits his own lineman.
Oh.
Still going down to the 46-yard line. He's about 2 yards short.
What a great job. 22-yard gain on that. And Caldwell is down, and a Blue Devil is down at the line of scrimmage. Goodness gracious.
I'm not sure if they're cramping up here near halftime. Or
call the MASH unit.
Yeah, Redbirds going to be 4th and about 3 coming out of this injury timeout where we have only 22 seconds left until halftime.
Oddly enough, a 22-yard gain still leaves them with a long way to go here. They've still got 2, 3, 4 yards to get. That's a long 4 yards. The Blue Devil player is up, and he is all right. Caldwell remains down.
Daniel Frost, 56, a senior for Quincy, goes to the sideline, limping a little bit. And Kevin Caldwell Jr. still lying at the 46-yard line of Quincy, where he was tackled down after a pretty good sized gain there, over 20 yards.
Frost favoring that one ankle, 1 foot. He'll put some ice on that at half.
And now Caldwell is helped up by a couple of the coaches. And off to the sidelines.
A little wobbly.
Number 13, yep.
A little bit wobbly there, but he'll be all right. Fortunately, the half is coming up. 22 and 1/10 seconds remain. Now, what do you do if you're Alton? You're at the 45. You could punt it away. You want to pin them deep and just say, we'll take it to the half, up 10.
Yeah, it is a punt. Bumpers is back. Well, maybe not.
No, they're going to change it up. You're right.
Bumpers is the punter, but he's going to go wide left.
Trips to the far side. Let's see if they're trying to draw him offside here, because an offside would do the trick. Get him that 1st down.
4th and 3, Redbirds. It is offsides on Quincy. 2 or 3 defenders jumping there all into the backfield.
Oh, my goodness. It worked to perfection. That's exactly what Alton wanted to have happen, and that's exactly what they did.
Good call, Dave.
Yeah, well, I thought, why would you do this now at 4th down? Because you'll get them at half. You'll get them at the halfway point of the field, and they could go ahead and drive it in. Now Alton will go trips to the far side, Still 13.3 seconds left. Here we go.
Now you want to put it up maybe near the 10-yard line, 20-yard line. Let's see if Jones has the arm for it. 13 seconds left. He's going to pitch it to Smith.
Needs to get out of bounds.
30-yard line, and he is tackled out of bounds. And we'll see where they mark it. It's inside the 25 with 5.8 seconds left. Smith around left in.
Thought I saw a flag fly in there late.
Could have been, it was close to a horse collar tackle, but it was a high tackle on Smith. But he's out of bounds, and they'll call it the 23-yard line.
So another 22-yard gain for Smith.
He's got big numbers.
Oh, my goodness.
Big gain.
As always. As always.
Timeout, Redbirds? No. Here we go.
Trips to the near side. Last play of the half, likely. Here we go.
Here's Jones. He's going to run it himself. Up the middle to the 10.
He's got it.
Touchdown, Redbirds! Up the middle. A quarterback draw, and the sophomore scores from 23 yards out to end the first half. The Redbirds with 30 on the board.
Goodness gracious, what a gutsy call to go up the middle. 5.3 seconds left. He saw an opening, and he took it, and he scampered, and Smith is in. 22-yard score, 2-yard run, and let's see the PAT to follow. No time left in the clock. Second half officially over after this kick.
Lombardi with another point after. He tries to tack on point number 31. It's in the air, and it is good. And the Redbirds with a big play before halftime. 23-yard touchdown run for the sophomore quarterback, Andrew Jones. Last play before half. I thought it was going in the air, Dave.
So did I. I thought trips to the near side. I figured a crossing pattern. They'd get in the end zone, and Smith would let it fly. But nope, Smith just straight up the gut. Ran it, had the opening, and everybody, they were spread out in the prevent defense, and all it prevented them from doing was keeping the score close.
31-14. The Redbirds have their 17-point lead back at halftime. All kinds of scoring there in the first half. 45 points total. It's 31-14 Redbirds at halftime. Back in a moment. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Did you know I can be two places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or Edwardsville.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Drum majors, is the band ready? Marching 100, you may take the field in exhibition. Ladies and gentlemen, your Alton High School Marching 100 with Echoes Off the River. For all upcoming District 11 instrumental music events and related information, we invite you to visit www.abob.net.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, Trust Family Auto Sales has you covered.
Since being founded in 1991, our business has grown from only a few travel trailers on a grass field to one of the largest dealerships in the state of Illinois. If you enjoy shopping in a relaxed, no-pressure atmosphere, we invite you to come visit. Our indoor showroom allows you to shop in comfort, even on those days when Mother Nature doesn't cooperate. At Coleman's, we pride ourselves in providing you with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. Whether you're looking for your first camper or the one that will last you through your retirement years, we have you covered. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
Here at Midwest Members Credit Union, we are proud to put our heart into the community that we serve. Every day, credit unions touch every aspect of our lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like going to college, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or having a baby. From your first car to a new life after retirement, our community credit unions are there for all your life's milestones. For all of life's moments, you can depend on us at Midwest Members Credit Union.
Morse Home Improvement is a second-generation, family-owned and operated company committed to putting customer service and quality first. Serving you since 1962, we strive to make every customer a customer for life. At Morse Home Improvement, we operate by a code of ethics we call the Morse Code. This code consists of honesty, integrity, quality, service, and value. Visit us at mhi1962.com or call 46-50505.
When you're looking for the best selection, price, and service in the area, Marty Kinsella Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Jerseyville has you covered. Working with the world's leading automotive brands, we guarantee you'll find a car that suits your needs and your budget. We also carry a massive pre-owned selection to expand your options and save you money. Once you find something you can't wait to drive home, count on our professional financing team to get you approved for a loan, regardless of credit. Family owned and operated since 1975, we are one of the top dealerships servicing the Riverbend area. When you want the best, no one can deliver like Marty Kinsella.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. You must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
A field goal on that. So who needs to get close? We'll just take it from long distance.
Well, you got to say a lot about Caldwell and bumpers, but you also have to put a star by the name of the sophomore quarterback, Andrew Jones, who is leading this offense here with a touchdown run on the last play of the half and the 3 touchdown passes. He's a sophomore lefty, and he's coming of age here tonight.
He is 7 out of 10 for 229 yards passing. That is a trial by fire, and that is through the fire and the flame, and you're all safe. Goodness gracious.
Now, most of the work has been done by the receivers when he throws the ball, but he is running this offense to perfection right now. No turnovers for each team here as we go to the half and get ready for the second half. And the Redbirds are going to kick off to Quincy, and the Redbirds are up by 17 points.
I'd say the play of the game so far was that spectacular juggling act by Bumpers on that 53-yard reception. Goodness, that was amazing.
Caldwell 2 TDs, Bumpers with 1 as we mentioned. 4 touchdowns for the Redbirds, 2 touchdowns for Quincy. And here we go, 12 minutes on the clock as we go to the third quarter. And the Redbirds try to hold on to this comfortable lead as it stands right now at 17 points.
I think they'd like to make it more comfortable, but Quincy gets the ball right now.
Redbirds looking for some defense coming out of halftime. Quincy with the return here to start the third quarter over the 20, out near the 25-yard line. And the kick returner is dropped there. And it's Aaron Shute, number 10, once again, and Quincy will start at their own 24-yard line.
Logan Ross, quarterback number 8, has his work cut out for him. He was 8 out of 11 in that first half, dominant. But the problem was his longest pass completion was only 13 yards, nothing like what Alton did.
So we'll see what adjustments the coaches have made here at halftime. Eric Dickerson for Alton, Rick Little for Quincy. Quincy ball, they're in the shotgun, and Ross is going to throw. He's in trouble. Rolling to his right, he's going to step out of bounds. Before he gets back to the line of scrimmage, he may lose a yard here. That would be a sack, a team sack as he stepped out. And maybe they'll give him the line. No, he's a loss of 1.
Yeah, they will give him a loss of 1. You're right. No, they're going to give him right at the line of scrimmage, it looks like. It's hard to tell where the lights are almost blinding here at that point. Let's see where they mark it. Yeah, they're giving
23-yard line.
We'll give him a loss of 1 yard on that.
So second down and 11. With 11:46 to go, third quarter. Second half just underway.
Technically the third sack of the game for the Redbirds.
Ross going deep and almost picked off. Could have been picked off by Rashad Williams. In and out of his hands there, number 1 for the Redbirds.
Had Rashad Williams been able to hang on to that, he had 6 written all over it. There was no one in sight in front of him. Goodness.
A little bit too much air under that pass as the receiver was open for a step or two, but on the little lob there, Rashad Williams had time to get underneath it, and he almost had the pick, and pick 6.
Had to bring a smile to the face, though. Rashad knew it. He knew he had it, and he knew he couldn't quite do it in a little temper tantrum. He's back out. He's fine.
Third and 11, Quincy at their own 23-yard line. Redbirds on defense. And Ross going to the air again. It is behind the receiver, actually between Kreider and Shute. Incomplete. Redbirds are going to get it 3 and out for Quincy.
Time for Quincy to punt, and the Redbirds now with an opportunity to nail that coffin shut if they can get this ball and drive it home for 6 or 7.
11:36 to go, so 3 quick plays, and now the Redbirds are going to get it, but they've got too many men on the field at the moment. 1, 2 come off, now 1 back on the field.
I think they've got the right personnel they want now.
Punt return for the Redbirds coming up.
Bad snap.
Snap is a low one to Wilson, but he boots it away. It's near midfield. It'll take a Quincy roll to the 40-yard line and out of bounds. Alton has it at their own 40-yard line. Good field position here for their first possession of the second half.
37-yard kick, no return. And Alton right at the 40, they are poised to strike again, 60 yards to the end zone.
Redbirds scoring last just before halftime as time ran out there, but they also have a 67-yard touchdown pass to Caldwell, 53 yards to Bumpers, and then an 80-yard touchdown pass to Kevin Caldwell Jr.
Trips to the near side here. Looks like they might go to the air right off the bat here in the third quarter.
Number 19, Andrew Jones hands it to Smith. Up the middle, 50, 45, 40.
He could go all the way.
Here it goes. He's gone again.
Bye-bye.
Darrell Smith Touchdown Redbirds, 60 yards.
Wow. Drive? We don't need a stick and drive. We'll just run it in from 60 yards out. Daryl Smith putting on a show tonight.
He's had some big gainers. He had a 72-yard run earlier. This one is a 60-yard touchdown run. Redbirds have scored again, 37-14, Alton.
8 carries for 164 yards. That's better than 20 yards a scamper. Goodness gracious, me oh my.
Now the kick, Lombardi trying to go 5 for 5 plus a field goal, and it is good. Kicker for the Redbirds makes it 38-14. The Redbirds have the lead, and their largest lead now at 24 points over the Quincy Blue Devils. And as you mentioned, Dave, it took one play, and that was it.
This is to steal a line from Dennis Miller from long ago. It's the NHRA Winter Nationals, and the Redbirds are staging. Good night, Irene. This is incredible what the Redbirds have done tonight.
6 points last week at Highland. They have 38 points here, and we're just after halftime. And they lead it 38-14 on a Daryl Smith 60-yard touchdown run.
They must like their home cooking, and now they are well over 400 total yards in offense. That 60 yards puts them at 197 net yards rushing, 229 yards passing. All of a sudden, it looks like a balanced attack, but it's just a big play after big play.
Daryl Smith with just 8 carries, but look at all those yards, and
164 of them.
Now he's got a touchdown. And with 11:16 to go, the Redbirds will kick it off again, and Quincy will try again. They were 3 and out a moment ago. So we've had 4 plays in the second half. 3 for the Blue Devils, 1 for the Redbirds. And here's the kick to the 5-yard line. Quincy will return it to the 10, now the 20. It's shoot again to the 25-yard line.
Ball returned to the 25-yard
Aaron Shute. It's Quincy ball, 11 minutes to go, third quarter. After the game, we announce our Munganast Alton Toyota players, may have to be players of the game.
Definitely a lot to choose from tonight. Logan Ross has put on a clinic tonight. Tyler Kelly, my goodness, shoots at some runs, but Kreider, Kreider for the Blue Devils. None of these players for the Blue Devils compare to anything that Alton's done. My goodness, Daryl Smith just putting on a show. And Kevin Caldwell, what can you say?
There's a pass to Kreider. It's complete out over the 35 as he comes out of the backfield. The wingback is going to come out to the 37, 38-yard line on that completed pass.
13-yard pass play to Kreider.
For the Redbirds, it's been Caldwell, Bumpers, Jones, and Smith on offense.
Not necessarily in that order.
Exactly, exactly. 38-14. Redbirds leading Quincy Senior High. Snap back to Ross. He throws it right, and it is between 2 Redbird defenders and caught there. He threaded the needle, and it went to number 4, it looks like, Rod Rudd, a junior.
Start bringing in some backups, and what difference does it make now? They might as well.
Rudd with the catch at the 41-yard line. 2nd down and 7, and they'll throw it to Shute. He makes the grab, but he is tackled right on the spot, and there is Womack on the spot. Jaquai Womack, a loss of 2 on that pass.
Shute will fall back to 2 down. That won't help his average at all. It's going to be all passing, I got a feeling, from here on out for the Blue Devils. They can barely spare a timeout, of course, and they are down now by 24 points. Trips to the near side, open, empty backfield, as you'll see that a lot from here on out for the gentleman from Quincy.
3rd and 9.
Trouble
here. The rush is on. He gets rid of it to Shute. He catches it, and it's a first down as he was behind the marker, but He pushed a couple of Redbirds out near the 50-yard line. First down.
A double barrel play on that end shoot with 11 yards on that reception and a dandy job of running and bobbing and weaving. I don't know how Logan Ross got it to him, but he did.
Well, last week Quincy gave up 48 points to Belleville West, 48-24. And we got a similar score tonight, 38-14.
Quincy's defense has just been almost non-existent.
Well, it was a 24-point loss last week, and they trail by 24 here tonight. But it's not over. There's Ross breaking tackles and a shoestring tackle by Bumpers at the 25. Otherwise, Ross is gone for 6.
As it was, a 26-yard pickup down to the 25. Quincy will not go away.
The Blue Devils trying to storm back with still a lot of time left. 9.5 to go, third quarter. And Logan Ross, the quarterback, with a good scamper there, down to the Alton 25-yard line. Ross will throw it over the middle. Caught. Open receiver to the 20. 15. Rudd is down near the 11 or 12-yard line. That's Rod Rudd again.
Womack with the tackle in a not a game-saving tackle, but a touchdown-saving tackle on that one, as there was nothing between him but daylight and the end zone.
14 more yards down to the 11-yard line for Ross to Rudd. R-U-D-D, the junior receiver.
Rudd's given them a spark, some new life. 1st and 10 at the 11. They can get a first down here without putting the ball in the end zone, though Quincy wants to put the ball in the end zone right about now. Time for Alton's defense to stiffen up here.
Maybe our first turnover of the game.
That would be an excellent time for it.
Ross is going to run. The quarterback up the middle to the 5, down near the 1 or 2-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. First down's at the 1-yard line, but they're going to put it at about the 2.5-yard line.
We'll give him 8.
Wow, so it's 2nd and short, and they're near the end zone.
What has happened to this outstanding Alton defense that all of a sudden can't seem to stop anything here as we begin the third quarter? Now actually almost 8:15 left in the third.
Iziel Terrell comes in, and coming out of the game, Charles Miller. Handoff left side. Quincy is in. Touchdown over the left side. It's a 2-yard touchdown run for 34. Jake Kelly of the Blue Devils. It's 38-20 in favor of the Redbirds.
And Kelly, just a simple little off-tackle maneuver, and he's in for the score, and nothing fancy about that. And we have ourselves a 17-point game soon, if this extra point is good, with 8:06 left here in the third.
2-yard touchdown run. Here's the kick by Wilson, number 13. For Quincy, the extra point. It is good. 8:06 to go. 8:06 left, third quarter. And we have another touchdown on the board. It's Alton 38, Quincy 21. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Did you know I can be two places at one time? Gerard Fisher & Associates, American Family Insurance, is located in Godfrey and Eversville, and our team is here to serve. Our unique backgrounds, training, and experience have prepared us well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, we understand how important it is to be there for you, our trusted friends and neighbors. Together, we're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. Call or visit us today at Godfrey or Edwardsville.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
You know, it's the old story. You put that nail in the coffin, you better make certain you hammer it in hard enough, and I don't think that the Redbirds did. Quincy has new life.
Well, their largest lead a moment ago at 24. Now it's a 17-point game again, and Quincy looking for a stop, but the Redbirds have been able to use the big play over and over and over again. They've got 5 touchdowns on the board.
I'm wondering here, this slow formation looks very odd. I'm thinking perhaps maybe onside. Let's see. A lot of scrambling.
Never too early for that, but this kick is going to go deep into
Way
the end
deep.
zone. Touchback. And the Redbirds will have it at the 20-yard line. And now a late flag flies in. A late hit is going to be called, I think, on the Redbirds.
I believe you're correct.
On that special teams play there.
It'll cost him half the distance.
And the Redbirds looking at the officials, and now the play is coming. The call is coming. And with 8:06 to go, third quarter, they'll mark it at the 20, but then they're going to walk
it off half the distance.
Walk it off to the 10-yard line.
Personal foul, late hit.
Redbirds penalty, 10 yards. Well, it's sitting at the 20 now. Now they'll mark it back to the 10-yard line.
10 more yards, 25 yards in penalties for the Redbirds, 20 yards in penalties for the Blue Devils. That's our first penalty of the game that was more than 5 yards.
So do the Redbirds go 90 instead of 80 yards this time? They're at their own 10-yard line.
They're revving and the totem pole is counting down.
8:06 left.
Shift gears and go for it. Here we go.
They've been in high gear all night long. Here we go. Redbirds with the pistol. Look here. Darryl Smith deep behind the quarterback, Andrew Jones. And now a flag flies, and actually it's going to be a timeout. Quincy with a timeout.
Their first of the half.
So they call a timeout with 8:06 to go here. And we keep it here and tell you that after the game, we announce our Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game. Stay tuned for that. And also to cap off this Friday night, we give you our post-game show, Munganast Alton Toyota post-game show later on tonight as we recap this wild Redbirds Blue Devils football game tonight.
We sure hope that you were able to tune in earlier for CM and Wood River. Excellent game there. But we've had, if you like offense, folks, you've come to the right place here. I tell you, it's amazing. 38-21, about 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. Definitely CFL territory if we keep this pace up.
And for the most part, the Eagles and the Oilers were defense. We will give you that final score before the night is over. And if you were listening earlier, you heard that exciting game here on the Big Z2, CM and Wood River.
Totally different game, but still a lot of fun, that one too.
Here's a snap back to Jones. He will throw down the line of scrimmage. Looks like Bumpers on the far sideline. Bumped out of bounds. Bumper bumped out at about the 25-yard line, maybe closer to the 30.
So when I mark him at, it's going to be about the 28, so an 18-yard scamper for Bumpers. I'm going to call that a run for Bumpers because that looked like more of a lateral to my notion.
Right down the line of scrimmage, and that's where he sets up again with Caldwell and Walker, 3 receivers to the right of the quarterback Jones. The lefty Jones will hand it off, and it's going to be Smith. A couple of blockers in front of him. He spins away and out to the 37-yard line he goes. Good gain of 8 yards for Smith.
Well, you have got to love Darryl Smith, the way he spins, the way he shakes and bakes, the way he moves. Just outstanding work.
About 2 yards short of a first down. 7.5 minutes to go. And the Redbirds could use a long, sustained drive, give their defense a rest here.
Their defense desperately needs a rest. They were just getting pummeled out there. Trips to the far side now. A lot of discombobulation now on the Quincy side of the ball.
As the Blue Devils, not sure about the Redbirds. Are they going to run? Are they going to throw?
Looks like they're trying to draw them offside again, maybe.
Smith now set. He gets the handoff. No, it's going to be Jones.
Jones will keep it,
Still
and he's
has
stuffed.
And he may have gotten a half yard, third and short. Third and about a yard and a half still to go.
I'll give him 1, but that's being generous.
We're under 7 minutes to go. Third quarter, clock ticking away now on these running plays for the Redbirds.
Clock definitely the friend of Alton and the enemy of the Blue Devils.
Well, here we go. Third down. We'll call it 1 to go for a first down.
Trips to the near side here. Not much room for trips either.
On the near hash mark here, near the Redbirds bench. Jones with a late pitch to Smith. Smith, first down. Here is a penalty on the Redbirds.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Coming back. Smith is going to go all the way.
But it will all be for naught.
Touchdown, Darrell Smith, but it's coming back. 63 yards will come all the way back. And the penalty is a hold on the Redbirds at the line of scrimmage on the edge over there. Might have been a wide receiver.
Yeah, sure looked like it. That's such a shame because Smith had it going. He just kicked in the afterburners, went to Mach 2, and away he went. But not to be. Not to be.
Redbirds still have those playmakers making plays, but here's a big penalty, and Smith is going to slowly come to the sidelines and
he's limping a bit.
Take a breather, get some oxygen.
Well, a totally different play call here. Instead of 3rd and 1 and a great last-second pitch. That was dangerous, but it works to perfection had the penalty not been called.
And so now, Smith may be cramping up as he goes to see the athletic trainer, Andy Renner, over there.
That's exactly what he's doing. He's having a spell here.
And so they're going to throw it. Jones back to throw. He's going to throw it deep. Sideline, Caldwell. Tried to come back and get the ball, but he bobbled it. Incomplete on the sideline.
Would have been catch of the year had he made it, but not to be.
30 yards down the field, down the sideline.
That may be as far as Jones can heave the ball. He heaved it and just went for broke on that. Now it's time for that rare occurrence this evening, an Alton punt.
Bumpers to punt it away halfway through the third quarter here. 6:07 to go, third period.
Only his second punt of the game.
And 2 Quincy players deep back, including Aaron Shute and Adante Kreider. Bumpers with the punt.
Oh, no, didn't call it. Didn't call the running into.
And Shute is going to pick it up on the bounce to the 41-yard line, his own 41-yard line. And there is a flag back there by the punter. It is running into the kicker, I believe.
That, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't believe that's going to be a first down for them automatically. It was a 29-yard net punt, but let's see what we've got here flag-wise.
See if it's a personal foul or just a bump into the kicker, punter. As they talk it over, it was 3rd down and about 11 to go, I believe.
2 separate discussions going on between the officials. Let's see, here we go. We're going to have a call.
And we'll see if it is a personal foul or not, as Coach Eric Dickerson.
Call it running into.
And so they're going to
bring it back. Do it again.
Back. Walk off the penalty yards, I guess.
Well, this will not be, should not be enough for a first down.
Quincy was going to take over at their 41-yard line, so Alton wants to send them back deeper than that. Make a better punt than that. And the ball was at the 29-yard line, so let's see, is it a 5-yarder? The officials still talking it over here.
First trying to solve the national debt crisis out there, and then they'll figure out whether it's 5 or 15.
And then this, and then that, and then this, and then that. 5:57 to go, third quarter.
Figure out what to do about North Korea, and now maybe they'll decide what to do about this football.
They still haven't started moving the football one way or the other.
Come on, guys, anytime this week. It was 4th and 8. So let's see how far.
Now they move it to the 35-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 3.
And still another punt.
4th and 3.
So as they say in Hollywood, take 2 and action.
Bumpers wants to kick it deeper this time and send Quincy back to maybe their own 20 or 30-yard line instead.
At least angle it for no return.
Yep. Shoot may get another chance.
Better snap.
He's handled it a lot. Here's a high short kick, and it's going to take an Alton bounce to the 30, to the 27-yard line, where it stops rolling. At their own 27, Quincy will have it 1st and 10.
Well, a little bit better result, a 38-yard net on that. And Quincy will take over 1st and 10.
And we have gone about 2.5 minutes without a score here. How about that?
It's a miracle.
So with 5:45 to go, third quarter, it's Quincy ball.
Trips to the near side. You can almost say that on almost any play now. Quincy's going to have an open backfield. And here they go.
Alton leading 38-21. Ross hit.
Just crushed.
Blindside hit and a sack for the Redbirds. Big hit there. And in Newby, I believe, number 15.
Yeah, my.
Kamar Newby, the linebacker on the blitz.
To quote the Mandarin from Iron Man 3, you will never see me coming. And he should. Certainly, Newby was in there blindsided and crushed the QB.
Logan Ross met Newby.
It's a loss of about 7 on that.
At the 20-yard line. So 2nd down and long, and Ross going to the air to shoot, and he makes the grab.
And he's gone.
And he broke a tackle. He's to the 40, the 30.
Stepped out of bounds.
And he stepped out of bounds around the 25-yard line. Shoot had 2 defenders in the area, but the Redbirds could not, A, knock the ball down, or B, tackle him.
55-yard pass completion.
And so, still 4:56 to go, third quarter, and the Redbirds defense may be a little gassed here.
They're exhausted. You can tell. Look at them. Shoulders drooping. Look at the body language out there. It tells you everything you need to know. They are exhausted.
Here's Ross. He's going to run it up the middle, and the Redbirds stack that up, and he gains only a couple to the 23-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. Logan Ross with the carry there, the quarterback.
Now 6 receptions for Shoot for 95 yards.
All kinds of offensive numbers tonight, both ways. Mostly for the Redbirds. Here we go, 2nd and 8. And getting close to the red zone now, the Blue Devils. Ross back to throw. Looking and incomplete. It was tipped away or in and out of the hands of the receiver, and Womack almost got it on the deflection for an interception. But it's 3rd down for Quincy now. 4:15 left, third period. Alton 38, Quincy 21.
Quincy's passing has been rather crisp tonight, 13 of 19 in terms of receptions. No turnovers for either team. We like to see that.
17-point game at halftime. Each team has a touchdown here in the third quarter, so it's still a 17-point game.
We like to see it. I should say the defensive coordinators don't like that, but
Ross back to throw again, has a lot of time this time over the middle. He throws it behind the receiver, and it looks like it's incomplete there.
It is indeed.
To number 20, Tyler Kelly, the intended receiver, 4th down.
Kelly's had 3 receptions tonight for 19 yards. Not a whole heaping lot of offense for the Blue Devils, really. They've marched down the field, and they have now live and die by the big play, too. Yep, they've declined a penalty.
That penalty is declined by the Redbirds.
It's going to be on Quincy. It's going to be 4th and 8. 4th down. From the Alton 23-yard line, the Redbirds are hoping to get a stop here on 4th down. And it looks like they're going to go for a field goal. Now, Wilson had a 40-yard field goal against Belleville West last week, and it looks like he's going to try 40 again.
See if Lightning can strike twice. 40-yarder. This is very long for high school. 4:09 left here in the third quarter.
Wilson hit a 40-yarder in the third quarter last week. This time in the third quarter, he boots it up, and it's no good. Wide left for Wilson. He had the distance, but no good, as number 13, Avery Wilson, plenty of leg, but he missed it from 40.
He had the distance, he just couldn't find the accuracy.
So with 4:01 to go, Quincy trying a 40-yard field goal, but it's no good.
Now Alton will take over, and they have dodged a bullet. I would like to say that the defense held them, but that was more so just luck of the draw once the field goal comes up.
So 4 minutes left, third quarter. Redbirds like to run some clock and maybe put another score on the board here, something. As we are getting to the latter part of this third quarter.
The Redbirds show a passing formation with trips to this side. I'd be surprised if it's up 17 and they want to run some clock. I don't know if they want to go ahead and go deep again here. Or they live by the big play, they can die by it too.
Here we go, receivers left and right, and they are going to throw it to Bumpers. Bumpers to the 20, out near the 25. He breaks a tackle, good, running near the 30-yard line goes Jonathan Bumpers.
Looks like he's going to be about a yard short here.
Jones to Bumpers for 9 yards. Second down and 1 at the 29-yard line. Alton has a new receiver in there, Dylan Prouty. Prouty number 14. Walker's out there too. Caldwell, Bumpers. Andrew Jones, the quarterback, in the pistol. Darrell Smith behind him. No, make it Samilton, number 4. Jones is going to throw it, and he's going to heave it.
One for broke.
And it is going to be incomplete. Caldwell is there as he had to knock it away from the defender, and we also have a penalty in the backfield.
Looks like a hold.
Redbirds may be holding for the quarterback back there with 3:13 to go.
Jones was running for his life.
And then finally just heaved it up. It's a block in the back on the Redbirds.
Blocking foul, infraction on the Redbirds.
That'll take it back from the 29.
Illegal use of the hands, whichever you'd like. It's a Redbirds penalty here, and it's going to be second down over again, I think.
That's exactly what it'll be. We'll just have to wait for the mark it off.
It was going to be 3rd and 1 after the incompletion.
Should be 3rd and 11.
The officials going to wait around here to decide. I think Quincy deciding whether they want to take the penalty maybe here.
That's exactly what they're doing. You make your...
And now they will walk off the penalty on the Redbirds back to the 19-yard line. 10-yarder.
45 total yards and penalties for the Redbirds now. Sometimes I just want to shout at some of these coaches in the immortal words of Lou Costello. Will you make up your mind?
So second down and 11. Need to get to the 30-yard line. Alton at their own 19-yard line here. And here we go with 3 minutes to go. Jones with a
nice
pitch to
beautiful.
Smith.
Ah.
Now a penalty. Redbirds with another penalty.
Smith just gets clobbered.
Yeah, he kept going against the grain, and finally the defenders were there to knock him down.
Looks like another block in the back or hold. Let's see what they call it here.
Daniel Frost, number 56, with a big hit on Smith.
Smith just got waylaid. Did not see that coming at all. Now, if you're Quincy, do you want to take this and drive them back further, or do you want to force the down? Another blocking foul.
And this time, they may make it 3rd and 10. The gain was only about a yard to the 20-yard line.
I would definitely turn this one down. If Quincy is going to get back in this game, they have to have faith in their defense to be able to hold here. You'd want to give Alton one less down, but...
Well, they're going to decide to decline it.
Yep.
It's going to be 3rd down. It is declined, and the ball is still resting really at the 19, so
3rd and 11.
No gain. Make it 4th.
4th down, I'm sorry, 4th and 11.
And so now it's punting time for Bumpers. It should be 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's 3rd down, not 4th. I've got 3rd here.
They changed the chains over there on the far side, the marker.
Should be 3rd down, I think.
Looks like they are going to move it back to 3rd and 11.
Like they're not quite sure. What down is it? In the immortal words of Homer Simpson, I don't know. Come along, boy. Let's go home.
So here we go again. We'll see if it goes in the air. Now the officials need to talk it over again. Mercy. Long night getting longer and longer here. 3 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. And the officials go over to the Quincy sidelines again. And
the big question right now is, what place is open after 9 here in Alton?
Here we go. Maybe. Alton ball. Redbirds ready to go on offense. 3rd down and about 11. Just outside or just inside the 20-yard line. They need to get out to the 30-yard line. Jones with running back behind him, Samilton. And the snap back. Jones is going to throw it. It's caught by Caldwell. He makes a move, and now another to the 35.
Look at him go.
Out near the 40. Now the 50-yard line. He's bumped out of bounds near the 40. Inside the 40, down near the 35-yard line goes Kevin Caldwell Jr.
1931 and 14, 45-yard pass completion to Mr. Caldwell again. Just another day at the office.
Get it in his hands and watch him go.
He has receptions of 67, 80, 22, and 45 tonight.
Mercy.
Wow.
One guy we are not watching go anymore is Darrell Smith, as he is either cramped up or whatever. He's does not have his helmet on. He's limping around behind the Alton Redbird bench over there. So that brings Samilton in full time, and Samilton over the right side for a couple inside the 35 to the 33-yard line.
We'll give him 3 on that. Samilton will have to carry the workload on the ground now for them. I don't know what's going on down here with Smith, if he's cramped up or he's got something appears to be more wrong with him, but we'll find out.
Maybe a leg injury because he's limping. He's still walking around. It's his right
calf, maybe.
Yeah, right leg.
Trying to raise it up like it's a calf muscle cramp.
Here we go. We're down to just 1:50 left, 3rd quarter. Jones on a slant again.
Oh.
Caught by Caldwell. And he's inside the 25 to the 24. It's a 1st down, Redbirds.
10 on that one for Caldwell.
Again, out on the edge. If it's single coverage, man-to-man, Caldwell is your favorite there every time.
You would have thought that maybe by now Quincy might have figured that out, but not so. Not so at all. And 4 yards away from the red zone, something that the Alton Redbirds have actually shied away from tonight. All their scores have been long bombs. Let's see if they try to go and punch it in the end zone right here. They might.
24 yards away. They throw
lateral.
It. Bumpers has it to the 20-yard line, and he's going to pick up about 3. He's going to mark it, his knee down at the 21, so only 3 yards for Bumpers.
That was definitely a lateral, well behind the line of scrimmage, well backwards.
So we're ready to go again, Redbirds. 1 minute to go, 3rd quarter. Samilton, the running back. Jones, the quarterback. They're ready in the pistol once again. Receivers left and right.
Without Smith, it's an all-air attack.
We'll see if they go to Bumpers or Caldwell or maybe Terrence Walker. They're going to go with a fade to Caldwell, and it's knocked away. Good D out there on the edge on Caldwell at the goal line.
Great job on defense by Quincy as they held on and did not allow them to score. And now Alton will be faced now with a 3rd down. Let's see what they want to do here. Without Smith, they have virtually no running game. I mean, Samilton, he's got 10 yards. Bumpers has got 21 yards, but both of those were laterals to him. Really more pass than run.
I think sooner or later you're going to see one of those wide receivers come around on a double reverse or something like that, maybe.
You know I love the double reverse.
Well, they're going to throw it here to Caldwell. It's incomplete as he comes back at the line of scrimmage for the ball, but that's not nearly enough. Even if he caught it, it's still 4th and 6, incomplete there.
Well, does Alton have a field goal kicker that can do a 38-yarder?
It would be somewhere around there, about a 38 or so, but it looks like
they're
going to go for it on 4th and 6.
They're really in no man's land right now.
21-yard line of Quincy. 33 seconds left, third quarter.
Different look, trips to the far side.
Jones will pitch it late to Samilton. Samilton gets a block. He turns the corner. First down. He's out of bounds. In the red zone near the 10-yard line goes Samilton. Keandre Samilton, the senior, with a first down.
What did I say about no running attack? Oh, well, never mind. 11 yards for Samilton. First and goal right at the 10.
How about that offensive line tonight? Copeland, Green, Porter, Tuggle, and Redden for the most part.
A lot of senior names there, a lot of returning folks there. Great to see for Alton as they build upon that for this season. This season is the time now, not for the future.
17-point lead for the Redbirds, looking for more at the 10-yard line. First and goal, Jones on the run. He'll keep it. He is hit.
Oh, he's in deep trouble now.
But he didn't go down. He's back behind the line of scrimmage at the 20-yard line.
Better get rid of it.
He's still in trouble. And now he's out of bounds, and he's going to lose about a dozen.
Oh, man.
He went from one side of the field to the other and
ran about 90 yards to lose 11.
Wow, to the 21-yard line, yep. That's a sack. Jones had a couple chances to get rid of the ball.
And that was
10 seconds left.
That was unusual. He would have been far better if he had just taken the yard that he had gained, but he would not go down. And instead, it went all the way back across the field, and that's when usually you get hurt, you get penalties. A lot of bad things can happen, and very little good can come of that when you cross along that field.
Well, here we go. 10 seconds left, third quarter. It's second and goal from the 21. Handoff, Samilton, 15 down to the 14. Nice 7-yard pickup, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. We're going to go to the fourth quarter here at the stadium with the Redbirds up by 17. They led by that 17 points at halftime, each team with a touchdown there in the third quarter. But after 3, it's the Redbirds 38, the Blue Devils 21. Redbirds ball in the red zone. When we come back, you're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, Trust Family Auto Sales has you covered.
Since being founded in 1991, our business has grown.
Ready for the fourth period.
And what a staggering number of yards so far for Alton. 294 yards passing, 237 yards rushing for them. They are closing, they're over 500 yards now.
And 38 points on the board, and
more to come.
More to come, maybe. They're at the 15-yard line here. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Jones going deep into the end zone, incomplete. Receiver had a couple of steps there on the defender, but not a lot of room here on the near side near the pylon for Bumpers, incomplete.
Now we'll have the field goal.
We're going to try about a 32-yard field goal for Lombardi. Bumpers, the intended receiver there, and that was the first play of the fourth quarter. And now the Redbirds try to go up by 20, 41-21.
On to attempt the second field goal of the evening.
He had a field goal earlier in the game. Let's see what happens here. They're going to mark it at the 21, so it's a 31-yard field goal. The kick is up. It's a line drive, and it is good. The Redbirds with 3 more. He had a 29-yard field goal back in the second quarter. Here in the fourth quarter, Lombardi kicks it up and good. 41-21 Redbirds. Remember, Quincy in the third quarter missed a 40-yard field goal. But the Redbirds with a 31-yarder right there.
Yep, and that puts them right back up again, up by 20 now, 41-21, as we've just gotten underway here in the fourth. And some staggering numbers here. 93 yards net passing is all that the Blue Devils have. I expect at this point in the game they would be double that. But it has been all Alton all the time here. What a remarkable job that they've done.
And they break 40 points after scoring, you remember, 6 points last week at Highland. And this week, Highland is battling Belleville East and may be beating another Southwestern Conference team this week, Highland. But here at Public School Stadium, fourth quarter, with 11:47 to go, the Redbirds tack on 3 more. Lombardi with a 31-yard field goal. And that makes it a 20-point game, 41-21 Redbirds. The kickoff goes into the end zone, sails into the end zone for a touchback. Alton Redbirds' biggest lead of the night was 24 points. And that was at 38-14 when Darrell Smith had a 60-yard touchdown run early in the third quarter, just after halftime. But now they have a 20-point lead back at 41-21, early fourth quarter.
And I will be recalculating net yards passing for the Blue Devils, as I've left some off here. But
get the calculator out. Something.
I'm going to need it. I tell you, doing this in my head, this is good practice for keeping me from going senile, I guess. I'll say that.
Here's Ross, back to throw over the middle. Kreider is open. He has it at the 50 to the Alton 45 and 40, where he steps out of bounds. And Kreider, right in the middle of that defense, was wide open at the 40, and he picked up 20 more yards after the catch.
40-yard reception for Kreider. Well done for him, and that is that's going to really add to the total here.
Logan Ross going for 40 more yards in the air to Kreider. And we have 11:37 to go. They mark him out all the way down to the 37-yard line.
That's a 43-yard reception. 142 through 3 quarters in passing for.
Here's Ross taking off. Quarterback keeper to the 30. 25. He's knocked out near the 26-yard line for Ross.
He's in close to another first down. Yeah, it is another first down. Pick up of 11.
Quincy with a first down, and the Redbirds defense still on their heels, struggling here as they've been on the field a lot of plays, period.
And it's just showing on them. They've got complete exhaustion. They look discombobulated, one of my favorite words.
Ross throws it in the flat, incomplete to Kreider. Second down and 10 from the 26 of Alton.
It's the 21st pass attempt tonight for Logan Ross.
11:24 left still. Lots of time here in the fourth quarter. The Redbirds, though, up by 3 touchdowns, basically. 20-point game.
starting to turn chilly here at Public School Stadium, and be a great night to have the windows open this evening. Leave that AC off, folks.
41-21 Redbirds, fourth quarter. Quincy ball at the Alton 26. It is second down and 10. Ross in the shotgun. Logan Ross back to throw over the middle, and nothing,
almost intercepted.
Nothing but Redbirds there, and I can't believe that one of those Redbirds didn't pick that off. Incomplete.
4 Redbirds in the vicinity, no Blue Devils anywhere near the ball, but all goes for an incompletion.
I think it was off the fingertips of, well, Bumpers.
Bumpers, yeah.
Had a hand on it. And now it's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Redbirds can hold with some D here.
Of course, it's 4-down territory from here on out, no matter what, for the Blue Devils.
11 minutes to go in the game.
You will not see their punter on the field anymore tonight. Not that you could see it because you're listening to radio.
There you go.
In your mind's eye, picture the punter standing on the sidelines.
Ross back, shotgun again, rolling left, throwing left, and it is almost picked off again. Redbirds with some good D again back there. Incomplete. Tipped away.
Ross was going to one of his favorite targets. It looked like Kreider was out. It made it outside, but not going to happen. And now 4th down, and this is maybe a last hurrah here.
That was the safety. Bumpers back there again. Got his hands on it again. 4th and 10 from the 26. Ross going to put it in the air again.
No question of that, unless he's forced to scramble for his life.
Yeah.
The old 1960s ABC series, Ben Gazzara, run for your life.
Run, run. Let's see what he does. Redbirds could use some D here. 4th and 10. They need a stop, get the ball back. Ross back to throw. He's in trouble, and he is going to scramble to the 20 and inside the red zone. 1st down. There goes Logan Ross.
12-yard pickup down to the 14-yard line.
Logan Ross, number 8.
To the 14, 1st and 10.
Once again, if the Alton Redbirds were looking for a stop, they did not get it. Still have a chance here, still 14 yards yet for them to get. It's a tall order for the Blue Devils, down basically 3 touchdowns.
But stranger things have happened. 11 minutes to go in the game, still a lot of time.
I'm trying to think of one, and I won't say it on the radio. But anyway.
Strange.
We don't want the FCC to come down upon us.
41-21 score. In the red zone, the Blue Devils here. Ross pumps left, going right, rolling right. He's being chased.
Down he goes.
And he goes down. The sack is good outside the 20-yard line by the man who just came into the game. Linebacker David Weaver caught him from behind.
Ross will take another sack. That's going to be another 7-yard sack. Seems to be his favorite sack number of the night. It's 27 yards lost on sacks in this game by the Blue Devils.
David Weaver, senior, 6'2", 210 pounds.
Used every bit of that frame to reach and grab at the ankles, and down went Ross.
Ross now looking at a 2nd down and 17. Ross back to throw over the middle, has a man at the goal line. Kreider could not corral it there. The pass was a little bit behind him, but catchable and incomplete.
He had it in his hands. He simply juggled it and lost it. He went down to a knee and just, oh, woe upon me. Woe upon me.
That's Kreider again. He's only a sophomore, 5'10". Receiver, running back. And now it's 3rd down and long, 3rd and 17. They need to get to about the 5-yard line.
Actually down to the 4s where they need to. Right, so this is a long pass play here. Trips to the far side.
And they're going to
Statue of Liberty play.
A draw, yeah. And up the middle goes Kelly, but only for 2.
Number 74,
Jake Kelly.
Kyle Hughes.
I have not seen the Statue of Liberty play in probably a decade or more. Goodness, that was interesting.
And the play made, they called 74's number, Kyle Hughes, a 5'8", 300-pound defensive lineman.
I'm sorry, Kyle, I'm out of space. We'll put Hughes in. He got 2 yards on an old Statue of Liberty play. That was interesting to see.
And the snap back. Ross going to throw on 4th down. 4th and long.
He will scamper.
Now he runs to the 15. He's knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Alton ball at their own 14-yard line as they hold him on 4th down.
Got back to the original line of scrimmage at the start of this set of downs, and that was all she wrote.
Well, now the Redbirds need to get the clock going, and if you want to run the football, who do you look for? Well, number 5, who's back in the game, Darrell Smith.
My goodness, do you want to push this upon him? I mean,
he's going to line up behind Jones, and the Redbirds need the clock to roll now.
He has 9 carries for 172 yards already, Smith does.
Snap back to Jones. He hands it to Smith. Up the middle he goes. Over the 15, out near the 18-yard line, 4 yards, and there goes the clock. Tick, tick, tick. 9 minutes to go in the game.
Still 2 timeouts for the Blue Devils, but they may be academic at this point.
Well, we'll tell you about the Eagles and the Oilers' final score in just a moment here as we go along, but if you were listening earlier tonight, you heard it live here on the Big Z. Here's Jones ready for the snap. And he has it. And this time he was going to pitch it. Now he'll keep it. Now he'll pitch it even later to Smith. Smith has a first down.
Still
to the 35-40.
Look at him go.
45. Another move to the 50.
Could he make it all the way?
Quincy 40.
Still going.
He cuts back again. Bye-bye. 10, 5, touchdown. What a run by Darrell Smith. To the left, to the right, back to the left. He scores from his own 18-yard line.
82 yards, and he probably ran 200 to make that happen. Wow, wow, wow. Every which way but loose and in for the score. I don't know how many cutbacks he had on that run. Just keeps going for daylight, and Smith racks up another 82 yards. That's going to put him well over 250 yards for the night on running.
Amazing run, and he had been missing for the 3rd quarter with that cramp or that injury, and now he's back and back in a big way. Lombardi, the kick, it's good. 48 to 21. The Redbirds score again and score some more. We're down to 8:29 to go in the game, and they needed to run some clock off, but they don't run much clock after Darrell Smith runs wild.
Boy, they do remind me of the Rams back in the day, the greatest show on turf, but there's no turf here. But 48 points, and they have vindicated themselves from last week. And if you're the Blue Devils, you got to think this is deja vu all over again, because they gave up 48 points last week, and they've given up 48 points this week.
48 to 21, Redbirds, 4th quarter. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Since being founded in 1991, our business has grown from only a few travel trailers on a grass field to one of the largest dealerships in the state of Illinois. If you enjoy shopping in a relaxed, no-pressure atmosphere, we invite you to come visit. Our indoor showroom allows you to shop in comfort, even on those days when Mother Nature doesn't cooperate. At Coleman's, we pride ourselves in providing you with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. Whether you're looking for your first camper or the one that will last you through your retirement years, we have you covered. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their...
Redbirds kick off after another touchdown, but we're going to have offsides on the Redbirds, and a 48 to 21 lead for the Redbirds here in their home opener. We're in the 4th quarter. 8:29 to go in the 4th. Earlier tonight, in Wood River, the Oilers with a big win, 21-7 over the CM Eagles. So the Oilers improved to 1-1. The Eagles earlier tonight dropping to 0-2 on the year.
Truly, truly surprising to me, but you picked the Oilers.
Oilers home opener.
What is not surprising is Smith tonight. 250 208 yards rushing on 11 carries. I'm almost at a loss for words for that. That's just remarkable.
The passing numbers are incredible too.
294 yards passing.
And the rushing.
Yeah, we'll figure it out here in a minute.
Now, everything offensive for the Redbirds tonight. Here's a kick into the end zone, touchback. With just 8:29 to go, the Redbirds leading this game 48-21, and the Redbirds have done all kinds of things right. Even their kicker, Lombardi, with a couple of field goals. He hasn't missed an extra point. And the Redbirds, remember, started this game with the air attack, going to Caldwell, Bumpers, and Caldwell again. They scored 3 touchdowns in a row. They led 24-7 at one point. At halftime, it was 31-14 Redbirds. At the end of 3 quarters, our score was 38-21, still a 17-point game.
Timeout.
Now it's a 27-point lead for the Redbirds on that 82-yard touchdown run by Darrell Smith.
And we have a total so far, we're not done yet, but so far for Alton, 294 yards passing, 334 yards on the ground, well over 600 total yards tonight. Whew.
And 48 points up on the scoreboard for the Redbirds here tonight against Quincy. Quincy beat Alton last year 35-21, and as we mentioned, Belleville West put 48 on the board against Quincy last week, 48-24, almost an identical score that we have right now.
What a difference home cooking makes. I mean, this is like a Keno card, 80, 67, 53, 60, 82, 23. Those are all scoring plays for the Redbirds.
Right now, it's looking like Smith and Caldwell will be our players of the game. And there's a big hit up high. Down low and up high. The Redbirds with a big hit there. Iziel Terrell in on that play. He was the last man in on the play.
He's just skipping around down on the field. He's having a great time of it tonight. 2 yards on that.
8 minutes to go in the game now. Quincy going to keep it on the ground and
run this clock out.
Run some clock here as they trail by 27.
Mercifully so, I might add. It's been a long game.
2.5-hour football game so far.
And so what for that pass?
There's a pass. It goes to Kreider, and he has a first down over the 30-yard line.
Kreider on the reception.
Or he steps out of bounds, maybe right at the 30.
Like
first down.
First down. It is.
Picked up right at the 30, so pick up about 6 on that.
So they go right to the air.
Right
7:41 to go in the game.
It was the 25th pass attempt for them tonight.
Playing from behind all night long. They did score first and led 7-0, but that was their only lead, and it was not for very long. Here comes Ross running again. First down over the 40 as he scrambles for 11 yards. 41-yard line. 1st and 10, Blue Devils. 7.5 minutes to go as the Redbirds keep the subs coming in on defense, get fresh legs in there if they can.
Well, they're up 27. They can afford to now. This game's out of reach.
Newby comes in, Miller goes out as they change up some linebackers.
Barring some strategic disaster.
Back is Ross to throw. It's incomplete to Jake Kelly. That would only been about a 4 or 5 yard completion, but Kelly dropped it.
That pass was intended for number 34.
Brings up second down. Clock stopped now. 7:28 left to go. 7:28 left to go in the game. What can you say about Smith tonight? I mean, 258 yards. That's insane. That's
what's
some
incredible.
Guys, some guys, that's a great season.
What's incredible is 11 carries.
Yeah, just 11 carries on that. And I mean, he's almost rushed for as much as the total passing yards are. And they have spread the passing yards around 4 people.
Ross back to throw and hit as he throws it. It's incomplete.
Almost picked off again by number 1.
That's Rashad Williams again.
Just keeps coming so close.
And so with 7:21 to go, it's 3rd and 10. And the Blue Devils get ready for a 3rd and long.
You would think in a game with 69 points there'd be some turnovers. Not so.
Few penalties along the way, no turnovers along the way.
20 yards in penalties for the Blue Devils and 50 yards for the Redbirds. That's something they need to address between this and the next game when they take on Collinsville. They don't want to be that sloppy.
Collinsville at Alton next Friday night as the Redbirds may be going for 2 wins in a row.
That looks like a false start if ever there was one.
Yep. Penalty Quincy, 5 yards, back to the 36 of Quincy now. It's going to be 3rd and 15 now with 7 minutes to go.
Things will start getting rather sloppy now in terms of penalties, in terms of mistakes. As both of these teams are very tired. This Alton defense has got to be absolutely gassed. I mean, they have done just a stellar job tonight in holding them to just 21 points. But even at that, they've got to be exhausted as the Blue Devils have run far more plays than Alton has.
Redbirds have doubled them up in touchdowns, 6 touchdowns to 3 touchdowns tonight. 48-21. Here's a throw down the sideline. It's caught. Might be Aaron Shute at the Alton 30-yard line before he's knocked down. A couple of defenders there, but number 10 makes the grab again.
29-yarder for Aaron Shute. That puts him way over 100 yards now in terms of receptions. He's been stellar tonight.
34-yard line is where they mark it.
Mark it at 34, correct me if let's see, that'll be 16, that'll be 25 yards, let's make it. Still way over 100.
1st and 10, Quincy. 7 minutes to go. They throw to Kelly, short pass to the 30, he's knocked down there. Gain of 4 to the 30-yard line of Alton. As the clock ticks under 7 minutes left.
Our powerful score sheets that were designed in the 1980s only have room for 34 pass attempts back in the day, so I'm nearing the end of my score sheet here. We'll just jump up on top of it, no problem.
Here's Ross. Pass tipped at the line of scrimmage, incomplete there, and it's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and 6. They need to get to the 24-yard line. Redbirds stopped them a moment ago on 4th down. And in this 4th quarter, the Redbirds have added a field goal first, Lombardi from 31 yards, and then Smith, the 82-yard touchdown scamper. It took a while, but he got to the end zone. Darrell Smith with a couple of long touchdown runs and a couple of even more runs there. There's a pickoff by Terrell. Isaiah Terrell, the linebacker, to the 50, now to the 40-yard line of Quincy. Interception, Redbirds.
Our first turnover of the night.
It took a while. 6:22 to go in the game, and it's an Alton interception.
Redbird, first down.
Terrell with a nice, nifty 30-yard return on that interception. And Alton has it at the 40-yard line of the Blue Devils, and now they can maybe run out the clock.
First turnover of the game, as we mentioned. Amazing. With that many points on the board and all this offense, no fumbles. That's our first pick. And it's the Redbirds who have the ball to run some clock here. Halfway through the 4th quarter. And the handoff goes over the left side, and still running is Samilton. He fumbles the ball, and at the 25, Quincy picks it out of the air. As he was hit, the ball popped loose. Samilton fumbles it to Quincy. Back-to-back plays. Now we have turnovers.
As we mentioned, things would get sloppy, and that's one way they'll get sloppy, is it's very hard to hold on to that ball when you are completely out of petrol. Just gassed.
So Samilton fumbles the ball. And into the game there was Taylor Price at quarterback, the senior back in at quarterback, and the sophomore Andrew Jones playing 3.5 quarters tonight at quarterback. Number 19. Now it's Quincy ball, though. And we'll see if they still have Logan Ross in there at quarterback. I believe they do.
They do indeed.
And he's going to throw it over the middle, and it is incomplete. Womack was there, the defender there, right on the back of the receiver, incomplete.
I'm sorry, Quincy, you can only have 2 more passing. My score sheet will be filled.
That's a lot of throws tonight. Sore arm.
The next one is the 33rd throw of the night.
6 minutes to go in the game. And we're closing in on a 3-hour ball game tonight. As the Redbirds try to wrap up this victory here at Public School Stadium. Quincy going to throw it deep. Kreider is there, goes off of his hands, incomplete. And Kreider crossing over the middle. 3rd down and 10.
3rd and 10.
Kreider may not have turned his head in time. The ball was there right when he turned his head and looked for it. And off of his hands it goes with 5:55 to go in the game.
Almost wish at this point we had CFL rules where up until 5 minutes left in the half, they keep the clock running on a missed pass attempt. We'd be done.
Yes, we would.
At this point, boy, there's a lot of missed pass attempts. I'll have to add it up before we get out of here, but my goodness gracious.
27-point lead for the Redbirds. 4th quarter. Back to throw is Ross over the middle. Complete. No, he bobbled it.
Incomplete.
He had it for a moment, but Kreider was sandwiched there by a couple of Redbird defenders, and he dropped the ball. And so, 4th down and 10, and I believe Quincy's just going to punt it away.
Yes.
At their own 25-yard line.
Didn't think we'd see the punter anymore tonight, but when you're down 27, it's time to just raise that white flag and say, we're done.
Michael Hampton, senior, drops back with Kevin Caldwell Jr. So Hampton 35, Caldwell 13, back to return the punt.
Both with hands on hips, both look very, very tired.
A long night of football here. The Redbirds going to get it back. Here's the punt. It's going to go to Caldwell. He has it at his own 38-yard line.
Oh, what a great block.
Gets a couple of blocks. He's to the 50. Now the 40. And
still on his feet.
Still on his feet. And inside the 35. Down to the Quincy 33-yard line.
25-yard return, and we've got a Blue Devil down back at the 37.
And Quincy wanting a block in the back as their coaches are out on the field with the officials here, way out onto the field. And it looks like an injured player for Quincy. And now a flag flies with the head coach all the way out to the referee at midfield, and he's going to get a penalty.
He's out past the hash marks, folks. It's ridiculous to go that far out. There's no need for it. You talk to the line judge, you get the ref over if you need to talk. That will cost him 15.
So frustration here at the end of the game. And the Redbirds able to pin their ears back and make a bunch of big hits. And Quincy thinking maybe they should have had a couple of penalties along the way, but now they'll discuss this because the Redbirds had the ball at the 33-yard line, and now they're going to be pushed maybe into the red zone on the penalty.
And some fireworks are going off over the hill. Quite a bit of fireworks, actually.
And the fans like that. Make a big...
Unsportsmanlike against Alton and unsportsmanlike against the offsetting penalties. That's that. We'll just take and start it from the 34. So unsportsmanlike on both teams.
How about that?
I don't know what the unsportsmanlike was against Alton, but okay. It was obviously not on the coach there. It was on one of the kids.
Players, yeah. So now Taylor Price back in at quarterback, senior. And he and Samilton going to try to run this clock out now. 5:24 to go in the game.
And that's how we always celebrate the Friday before Labor Day, with fireworks over Public School Stadium.
For a Redbird victory.
Of course. Maybe firing a bit too early on that, but no, this game's over with, folks. The Redbirds have wrapped this up, but we thank you. Please stay with us for the post-game show, though. Lots more to come. Still 5:24 here. Trying to get the football squared away here at the 34-yard line is where they'll take over. 1st and 10.
Munganast Alton Toyota post-game show coming up to wrap up our Friday night doubleheader. Illinois football tomorrow at 11 a.m. against Ball State. You'll hear that on the Big Z. There's Taylor Price, the quarterback, down to about the 27-yard line or so. Positive gain for the quarterback. He's going to gain about 7. They'll mark it all the way down near the 26-yard line. And the clock is under 5 minutes to go in the game now. And the Redbirds 48-21 over Quincy here. Will that be the final?
I doubt it. The way this night's gone.
Scoring in every quarter tonight, of course, with all those points on the board. Redbirds led after one quarter, 14-7. After 2 quarters, 31-14. Here's Price again, the quarterback, breaks a tackle, and he is sandwiched to the ground. Inside the 20, though, into the red zone, down to the 17. First down, Redbirds, 4 minutes to go.
You like 7 yards. Get one more, we'd have 777s. Be nice on a slot machine. Price has come in here. They're letting that clock run down, and we've got an injury here for Alton, I think. Now, just gonna
wait it out.
Yeah, just waiting that clock out as much as they can. 3:50 left now in what has been a thrilling job done by the offense of the Alton Redbirds. Just phantasmagorical, as Mike Shannon would say.
And now a flag flies. It's going to be delay a game. The Redbirds waited too long. 5 yards.
55 yards of penalties. They can't be too pleased with all that. Still 48 points. Had Quincy kicked a field goal here, they would have had the exact same score that they had last week, 48-24.
That's right.
It's at 48-21, and that's going to be a long, long bus ride home.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. About 120 miles.
Of yelling, kicking, screaming, complaining. Other words we won't say on the air.
3 minutes to go in the game as the Redbirds 1st and 15. Price will run it up the middle, and he will gain those 5 yards right back. It's going to be 2nd down.
5 yards gain on the play, 2nd and 10 for Alton.
Well, the Redbirds, first quarter, 14 points. Second quarter, 17 points. In the third quarter, it was 7-7, even Steven. Quincy scoring 7 points in each quarter until here in the fourth. They have not scored in the fourth period. Fourth quarter underway. They'll keep it on the ground again. Samilton slips and falls as he was making a cut at the 15-yard line. Gain of 2, 3rd and 8.
Coming to the left side, slipping, gaining a couple of yards.
Redbirds with some more scoring here in the fourth quarter as they put 10 more points on the board and lead it 48-21 over Quincy. Amazing night for the Alton offense. Rushing and passing, both.
362 total yards rushing right at this moment.
Price is going to roll to the right. He'll keep it. He is hit hard, smacked by the defensive line of Quincy. A gain of a couple. It's going to be 4th down, but we're down to 1:40 to go in the game now. And the Redbirds will run another play and run some more clock here.
They'll just be happy to give it up on downs.
Give it back to Quincy, and that'll be it. Redbirds with quarters of 14, 17, 7, and 10. 48 points. And they'll host Collinsville next week and go for 2 wins in a row. And they'll play the K-Hawks here at home next Friday night, week 3 of the season.
They play like they did tonight, they will destroy Collinsville.
It looks like we're going to have maybe a timeout here. No, delay a game.
Delay a game penalty again.
Another 5 yards against Alton. We're at 1:09 to go in the game.
Delay a game penalty.
Well, we had only 2 turnovers in the game, but those were on back-to-back plays. An Alton interception and then an Alton fumble midway through this 4th quarter. Here we go. Redbirds at 4th and 10 will run another play from the Quincy 17-yard line. 4th down.
Probably another quarterback draw.
And it is going to be the quarterback pitching to Samilton. He fumbles and he covers it up. Doesn't matter. It's Quincy ball either way. On 4th and long, Quincy ball.
To Samilton from Price.
And so Quincy will take over, probably take a knee, and that will be the end of the night here tonight.
1st and 10, Quincy.
And the Redbirds will be 1-1 on the season, losing to Highland, beating Quincy.
What a remarkable job tonight by Alton. Give kudos to the defense where kudos are due. I mean, Alton, barring another turnover, Alton will end the night at 294 yards net passing, 361 net yards rushing, 258 of that by Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith goes to Public School Stadium. 48-21 Redbirds. 1 or 2 plays left, and that's going to be it. Well, they are going to put it in the air, and it is complete over there for just a couple of yards, and it's going to be the backup quarterback now, number 2, Donovan Prost. Prost, a junior, number 2 for Quincy. Here in the 4th quarter to wrap things up.
Hope you all have a safe trip home, every single one.
Still the spread formation. You're down 27 under a minute. Flags everywhere.
Flag flies, incomplete pass, and
kind of lined up in the neutral zone.
We don't need flags with only a minute or 2 to go in the game. That always happens with referees. You know?
20 seconds left, and we got to have a flag. Oh, wow.
Always.
What was, we didn't have a penalty in this game until nearly the end of the 1st quarter. Now we have 90 yards of penalties.
20 seconds left in the game. Penalty on Quincy there. And 20.3. Here we go.
Pass caught by number 5, Adante Kreider, immediately going out of bounds.
And ball comes to the near side.
3rd down for the Blue Devils.
3rd down now. 3rd down and 8 with 13 seconds left.
That will pretty much be all she wrote.
Quincy getting ready. The shotgun again. Back to throw. Quarterback going to be sacked? No. Well, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And with 6 seconds left, he was tripped up out of bounds, I guess, there. And it's 4th down. Quincy with 6 seconds to go. 4th down, Blue Devils. Last play of the game. The Redbirds will win it here at home. Their home opener is a good one here in 2017. Here's a throw over the middle, and it is picked off by the Redbirds, and they'll end the game on an interception as they bring it back the other way to the 30, to the 25. There's a flag flying with no time left.
That's the end of the game.
How about that? Jock Jones, the senior, number 9, with an interception on the last play of the game. So Alton with 2 interceptions in the game, as it turns out, both in the 4th quarter. and Jones picks it off, and that is the end of the ball game. The Redbirds win it over the Quincy Blue Devils tonight. Alton 48, Quincy 21. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
RiverBender.com's coverage of today's game is brought to you by Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Roper's Regal Beagle, the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Midwest Members Credit Union, the one place to go for all your banking needs. Liberty Bank, bank local, bank Liberty. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all of your protection under one roof. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Calc Institute of Technology, your future, your success. Lewis and Clark Community College, empowering people. Coleman's Country Campers, where customers become friends. Trust Family Auto Sales, now offering repair service across from the Bethalto Airport under the water tower.
Moore's Home Improvement, honesty, integrity, quality, and value.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
Here at Midwest Members Credit Union, we are proud to put our heart into the community that we serve. Every day, credit unions touch every aspect of our lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like going to college, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or having a baby. From your first car to a new life after retirement, our community credit unions are there for all your life's milestones. For all of life's moments, you can depend on us at Midwest Members Credit Union.
Moore's Home Improvement is a second-generation, family-owned and operated company committed to putting customer service and quality first. Serving you since 1962, we strive to make every customer a customer for life. At Moore's Home Improvement, we operate by a code of ethics we call the Morse Code. This code consists of honesty, integrity, quality, service, and value. Visit us at MHI1962.com or call 46-50505.
When you're looking for the best selection, price, and service in the area, Marty Kinsella Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Jerseyville has you covered. Working with the world's leading automotive brands, we guarantee you'll find a car